And they also mentioned maybe having a meeting with Ismark at some point next time Lucian sees him. And with the day concluding, the UpDawgs went to the Blue Water Inn, where Erwin had information about the Keepers of the Feather investigating Yesterhill, trying to gather some intel to make infiltrating and finding one of their magic gems easier for the UpDawgs. So, with the next day coming, we had a little bit of downtime. So our adventurers are going to do a little shopping and a little personal investigation. But we're going to, I guess, rewind a little bit because Adonis had something he had planned for throughout the night.
Gross, we don't want to know about that.
Yeah, he is a teenager after all.
Gudrun, wait, don't come in.
Wait, don't, just stop, Dad, stop.
Oh, jeez. Anyways, so I have a little bit of information on it, Adonis. Is this a experiment that the subject
No.
Does the subject have knowledge the experiment's going on?
No.
I'm sorry, what?
So that's what you're into.
No. It's all feet, don't worry. It's 100% fine.
Stomp on me, Gudrun.
Yeah.
So, you all find yourself asleep while Adonis lays waiting
I do love
for
waking awake. Waiting.
for Gudrun to fall asleep.
Wow, thanks for the
Roommates.
heads up, Ben.
It's. I'm keeping lookout. Wait, tell me.
So just for fun here, go ahead and make a stealth check, Adonis.
I was ready except for my dice, which, you know, I'll just roll them all. Okay, here we go.
71.
14 plus.
Quit moving my mouse.
Stealth. I got dirty 20.
A dirty 20. Go ahead and make a perception check at disadvantage.
Me or him? No.
You, Gudrun.
Here, Ren, roll these dice in here.
Even at a nat 20, I think he's got a -1, so this is great.
Okay. Disadvantage, I have 6.
Okay. So, laying out a cloth on the ground, he has his spell book next to him, a few other pieces of parchment to take notes, and he sets the dark crystal orb down on the ground and begins to examine it. As you're examining the magical features, properties, you try to identify spell or ritual, a few other things, and you just keep getting the same information. Go ahead and make an Arcana check for me, then.
Oh boy. Ooh, 19 plus. So it's 26.
Wow.
Yeah.
So, you figure out that to be able to study one shadow within the orb, you're going to have to bring it out of the orb.
All right. Let's go. I'm gonna summon the shadow of Gudrun out of the orb.
Go ahead and roll a percentile die for me.
Here we go. Wait, what were the odds again? Where is it? I got a 9. So it's a
9?
Or do you actually want? Yeah, 90, whatever. 6. Oh wait, that's a 6, isn't it? Yeah. Hey man, 09 or 60. You never. It's 6.
Oh, so you got a 60 on the percentile die?
Yeah.
Okay. So you would have had to roll the double zeros for it to matter.
Okay. thank God. Could not deal with this right now.
So, looming over you is the just wide original shadow of Gudrun. There's no elongated snout. There's, well, I guess you couldn't tell on a shadow, but you can tell by his hands there's no talons. He doesn't have an elongated snout.
It's not
standing
hairy.
there, waiting for your command. Now examining the orb and the shadow, I need you to make one more Arcana check.
Come on, let's go. Ooh. 13.
13.
Yeah.
So through examining the shadow over I think it stays for an hour.
Last time I did it, it just like stopped after a fight, so I don't know if it was a minute or if that was just that time.
Well, through the duration and looking at the artifact, you find out a few things. It will be possible for you to return the shadows. The orb will maintain 5 places to store 5 shadows if you choose to take others. When there are available slots open, the orb will act volatile because the orb is actually cursed. Currently, every so many days, the orb is, I guess, cursed to cast darkness over you when you're in high distress. Now, there is a way to reset the timer, and it is to use the orb. So if you bring out shadows, you can essentially reset the timer.
But there's only currently 4 in it, right?
Yes.
So it's okay.
So room for Zoondyn.
I mean, possibly, but hush hush. Hush hush now, low Gudrun.
I mean, I'm asleep. I don't know anything.
It's typical Gudrun sleeping through everything.
Right?
So through that, I know we kind of rushed through it, but it took Adonis several hours to kind of examine these things, learn everything, figure out the depths of the curse, and about 4 hours pass.
So wait, even if it's full, when it's full, do I know that it does that, or it's just unstable when it's not full?
It's unstable when it's not full.
And that's when
becomes,
it can cast the darkness.
It can always cast the darkness. It becomes worse and worse.
Okay.
It longs to be filled.
There may be a way to remove the curse, but you just don't know that. You didn't have enough time to examine it, and kind of were getting stumped around some corners.
I'll just write Kingdom Hearts is light, and then that tells me everything I need to know. Unless you had additional. Sorry.
No, not a big deal. So, yeah, there's definitely more to examine on this orb. You'll have to sit down and try this again another time, and you definitely can figure out more, though.
Okay. Wait, so Tim's recording audio and video?
Yeah.
As backup? Okay.
Yeah, you'll just get my character sheet.
That's fine.
I would love to look at it.
Some Discord messages.
I'll just take a screenshot and then
lots of pornographic images.
Oh.
Since when does this app Discord do this? This is cool.
Ever since
Relatively.
quarantine, they decided they needed to compete with Zoom and stuff more, so they were like, "Hey, let's actually try."
Let's actually try. Let's give the people what they want.
Yeah. Let's give them what they were.
Leo has a
for.
last name.
What?
No.
Leonard, change your name.
Leonard.
Sorry.
He's just waiting. He was trying to make Zoondyn feel comfortable.
So I don't have to jump back and forth between everyone. Adonis, you're still gonna get your 8 hours of sleep. Just you're gonna wake up fairly late into the morning.
Right.
The
Damn, it's fucking
last
good.
things, well, I have two other things you mentioned you might want to do, which is spell ink and buy clothes.
Yeah, I'd need Helena's help on the spell ink, but I don't even know where to start on that. All we really heard was that guy talk about it being possible. But definitely want to go get some more traveler's clothes because mine now have holes in them.
You know where to get them.
From a big droopy blob that came from a Strahd ceiling.
6 gold for the traveler's clothes, and we'll just
Okay.
we'll just speed through that one.
Okay.
We'll
Helen
see.
actually wants to check on something else that I didn't mention to you.
Okay, that's fine. So we're gonna figure out what Helena does, and if there's any breaks in her day, you can bug her about spell ink.
All right.
Helena Day.
Well, Helena, you kind of sleep late, so I think I'm gonna let Gudrun
Yeah, you
go.
Yeah, that's fine.
Boom, doom, boom, boom.
All right, Gudrun. First thing on my list I have for you is you'd like to sell stuff.
I would love to sell things,
Is
but
there-
I feel like first I want to know how much I need to sell. Although I guess, yeah, let's just go sell some stuff first. I would go to whoever I would think would give me the most money for jewelry and fine gems.
Okay, well, go ahead and make an investigation check for me.
I'm probably really good at these. All right, a 3.
All right, so you spend about 2 hours weighing your options. You you found a fairly shady peddler that is just kind of hangs out in the alleys, and you talk to for a brief moment, and you also still know of the Arasic stockyard, so you can choose between the alley peddler and Arasic stockyard.
I think, oh gosh, do I chance it? Do I chance it?
Yeah.
I chance
With
it and
your
go with the
swag,
shady
you're
peddler.
very
I guess if I hate his prices, I can
yeah.
just go to the other place, right?
Yeah.
Unless he stabs me. All right, let's see what the shady peddler is offering. All right. So first, I'm going to show him, just to get a feel for this, my cheap jewelry I found in the windmill. The silver earrings, the gold necklace, and the third item that I don't know what it was.
Oh, you got the 2 sets of earrings, silver
Oh, that's
earrings.
what it was. Okay.
So, for all of it, he offers you 30 gold pieces.
Flip the table.
Okay. Let's see. So I'm gonna keep. Maybe I'll say, okay, how much for just the gold necklace?
10 gold pieces.
Okay. What do you think this would be worth? And I show him the precious metal necklace with the topaz.
Oh, jeez. There we go. Sorry, my sound just cut out for a second.
Yeah.
Yeah, it did.
Roughly 200 gold pieces.
All right. At this point, I'm going to the other place. I get mad and I leave. I've had
flip the
enough of
table?
him. Yeah, I flipped the table.
Hope you don't have to go back.
I don't know if he's actually good or not. Those are good prices, but I'm going to the other place where they know me, where everybody knows your name.
Before he leaves, he says, all my prices are final. If you come back, no deal.
Fair enough.
Now or never.
Yep. See you never.
Oh man, DM's about to offer you half those prices.
All
I
right.
can't wait to get nothing for this stuff. Let's go. I'm chancing it.
Well,
True Gudrun fashion.
you know the way to the Rask Stockyard. Doesn't take you long. Gunther. Yeah, Gunther is there. Are you just offering the same two things?
Yeah, we'll start with that. Gold necklace and the precious metal necklace with topaz pendant.
The gold necklace, he'll give you 12 gold for. And the precious metal necklace, he tells you he absolutely cannot afford it, and he praises it to be worth a minimum of 500 gold.
It's like Antique Roadshow.
Do you know anybody that would be interested in such an item?
Well, there's not much nobility here in Valachi, but some of the few nobility might, if you can get them to talk to you, even.
Who would be
Maybe the
these
Watcher
who are these nobles?
Sell to the Watcher family.
Well,
Watcher family.
there's the Watchtas, and there's also, the Baron.
I'm not exactly on great terms with the Watchers. Perhaps I should see if the Baron would be interested in such an item. But 12 gold pieces for the gold necklace. Would you give me anything for these rings? And I take off all four of my gold rings.
For all four, 60 gold pieces.
All right.
Oh,
I would like to
I
tell
lied.
him.
15 gold for the necklace, and 20 for each gold ring, so you'd be at 75 so far.
Okay, I'm gonna sell him those for 75 gold.
95? For
What?
4 rings?
60,
Oh yeah, 4 ring. 15
ring?
for the.
Oh. Yeah, 60 gold
95.
total for all 4. And then
Thought you-
15
I
gold.
thought you said 20 apiece.
Yeah, sorry. I have your quantity as 3 on my spreadsheet, even though you do have 4. So I was just looking at my numbers and doing math.
Oh, I see.
But,
I see. So I have 95.
No, the total for them is 60 gold.
Okay, I'll still take it. So I have 75. Gotcha. What about this? And I show him the 3 moss agate that I have.
You sold one of the cheap jewelry, right? Yeah, okay.
Yeah. I kept the silver earrings and I sold the gold necklace. I sold all my gold to him.
Okay. 10 gold. Wait. Nope. You have 3 of them? Yeah, so
Yeah.
30 gold for all of them.
Sounds good. All right. What? I don't even know what 5 gems I have from Lake Zarovich, but I'd like to show him. Do I have a purple one? I want to keep one if it's purple.
I'll tell you what I have, and maybe that'll help. I got 2 white ones and a purple topaz and an opal. And then you got, I think, the same in the 5th one. I don't know what the
have some
white ones
gems.
are.
Yeah, we'll say you have a purple one.
All right. I'm going to keep my purple one, but offer the other 4 to him.
Okay. For... Let's see.
I love that Ryan's just hitting, like, the bumper as he's going through the tabs, like, seeing all the different items he's got. He's like, alright, the gym slots, what do I got there? Get rid of that. That's shiny. What does
Not the
that sell
purple
for?
one.
Alright,
Let's keep
we'll
that.
go
No, not
I got to keep the purple
purple
one.
120 gold pieces for 4 gems.
Sounds great. So I'm at 225 now.
Sure, I'm not keeping track.
Okay, I think so. 225. All right. So I have just 1 purple gem left. I thank you, good sir. And then I'm going to go see if I can find the Baron. If I can.
Are you gonna go to the mansion
boy.
or look around for him?
I'm pretty bad at investigating, so let's just go to the mansion. Wait, I forget. Were we on good terms with him? I can't remember.
I don't know, but you're real persuasive. You got this.
All right, yeah, I'll just go see him. My last thing is just trying to offer the entire gem itself as payment for something, so that's fine.
Roll a percentage die.
Oh gosh.
To see if he hates us.
This one?
Yeah, and a D10.
Yeah.
So both of them.
Okay. Gotcha. All right, I got the 80 and a 0, so 80 and a 10. Do I re-roll the 10 one?
No,
No.
that
That's
just
just how it
means
works.
80. Yeah. So
Gotcha.
the double one is the tens place, and then the D10 is the singles place.
Got it.
And if you get 000, that's the 100. So, you actually catch the Baron walking out the door. He's in like his finer robes, and he looks like he's on his way somewhere. And he's, yes, Gudrun. How may I be a service to you?
Now you see, I am a man of fine taste, much like yourself. What, Ren? Sorry. What? Yeah, you can help roll the next one. Just chill here for a second, okay? I'm a man of fine taste, and I happened to come across one of my greatest treasures, and I wanted to know if you would have any interest in buying it. It's very valuable, and I show him the precious metal necklace with the topaz pendant.
Alright, real quick, make an insight check.
Okay, here you go. Insight check. Roll it.
Let's go.
Let's go, Ren. Come on. -1 on this. You gotta have a good roll. Come on, we don't got all day. Come on, roll it. 15. Yes.
Actually, 16.
Yeah, but 16 -1 is 15.
Tell him.
Okay, well, I guess, how's 750 gold sound?
It will do. And I'm glad it has found a proper home. And I take it, I had it on me, and I just like,
He
I'm
kinda,
like, give it to him.
he brushes you away and tells you to just go inside, and there's like a transaction with someone in the front door, and he actually gives you the coin purse of 750 gold.
Yes.
Jeez.
Awesome. I'm rich in Barovian equivalents. I literally just thought that was a metal necklace all this time. I didn't realize it had a topaz pendant.
So, if you would have went anywhere else, really, they just would have tried to steal it from you at a low price. Unless you rolled a high insight, essentially is what that is, because...
Oof.
Oh,
So
go on.
225 plus 750, 975. Girl, okay.
Trin.
Why don't you go play out there? Okay?
Set her loose.
Gudrun is rich.
Dadder.
Who'd have thought?
And
It's
no
handy.
one knows.
Oh well.
Sugar
He doesn't
daddy.
know things either.
Yeah,
wait till I
try to sell this egg. So now,
Dude, I have one too.
you attempting to find a craftsman, correct?
Yep.
Well, I need another investigation check.
Alright, roll it. Let's go. Come on, you got this. Ooh, a 1. Great. No, you can't re-roll. We got a 1. It's unfortunate. We got a 1.
Okay, let's see here. Let me open this document.
Check the die.
As you search for someone who could either repair your weapon, improve your weapon, or silver your weapon, you are unable to find any in your searches. You do find a craftsman, though, who is willing to fix Wolfsbane by the end of the day and runs you the Hero of the Town discount for 25 gold.
All right, we'll start with, I can always try another day to get it upgraded. That's fine. We'll go ahead and, I mean, is there anything else I can do to continue to try to find someone? I mean, without just being cheap and making another roll.
Let's see here. Depends.
I just would have figured that Gudrun would be like, oh, wait, but I got 900 gold. Why is it only 25?
How about this? I'll give you 500 for it. Yeah, no.
I know the last thing you want to do is have a conversation with Rictavio. You can make another roll at the expense of making it more difficult to find him.
Oh no.
All right, we're gonna chance it. Let's look for this.
All right, investigation check.
All right, Ren, come on.
Stand up, Rictavio.
Come on, Ren. Oh, I haven't talked to his people yet. Oh, roll stands. No. Let me see it. No, it's a 13. Yeah, you crazy? 13.
Teaching Ren how to lie. Good.
13.
Total with your investigation
silly.
modifier.
Oh yeah, my investigation
31.
is 0, so.
Okay. Here it is. You are able to find someone. They won't be able to make a masterwork weapon for you, but you do find someone who could silver Wolfsbane for 100 gold pieces.
Okay, repair and silver.
125 to repair and silver.
Okay, and I want them to put the big purple gem on it. Can they do that?
Man,
My sword.
they can for an
And my
additional
axe, you're right.
20 gold pieces, and there's
All right,
there's a chance of failure.
Oh, of breaking my gem?
Yes.
I don't care. Let's do it.
All right. Go ahead, roll a d20. Just tell me what's on the
Okay.
die.
Your
6.
helper ran away.
So a 7 total for this craftsman. So at the end of the day, you can pick up Wolfsbane and see what all they have.
All right. How much did that just run me? 150?
145.
145.
150 for Gudrun, though.
Okay. Nice.
Counting by fire is much
All
easier.
right, so my gem is gone. And I just have my cheap silver jewelry left. Did I have to give him my silver jewelry to use it, or does he just have supplies?
Yeah, supplies.
Dope.
You paying him is part of. He's got to go get
Part of
some
that.
supplies and then labor, and then
Gotcha.
profit, because otherwise he wouldn't have a business.
Sure. All right, I'm done shopping, I think.
So
I don't know what else I would get. I'm just gonna be rich.
Yes,
Really, though.
The last thing you had was Octavio, right?
I had Rictavio and or Father Lucian. I wanted to talk to him too if I could, but I know there's only so much time in a day.
Well,
Let's find Rictavio though.
okay. Is there a specific place you'd like to check for him?
Well, they said that he comes into the Blue Water Inn at 2 times usually. Can't remember. It was like 11 and something else. 3 or 5. No, I don't remember.
Well, your mornings burn up. So you could try Blue Water, you could just try to find him wandering around, up to you.
What time is it?
1 o'clock.
Alright, we're just gonna go ahead and try to find him.
Alright, go ahead and give me your investigation.
I'm so good at these. 9. Great.
Well, you spend the rest of your day searching for Rictavio. And you retire to the Blue Water Inn, waiting for everyone else to finish their chores or activities. And after spending your day, you do find him sitting there.
Yes. Wonderful. So I'm gonna pull up a chair next to him, try not to alarm him. Rictavio, right?
Oh, yes. How may I be of a service to you?
I had some questions for you. You're from where we are from. You are from Caligo Terra, correct?
Wow, straight to business with this one. What a shame.
All right, I'll grab him a beer. Okay. And then I go up and I get him 3 beers because I don't know how this works. So I'm gonna get him 3. And I'm rich now, so
easy enough. It's free.
That's right. I'm free.
Blue Water Inn or Blue Water Tavern. Sorry. Yeah, whatever. Blue Water Inn.
So then I lay the 3 beers. I'm like, okay, now it is more formal. Now we may chat.
Oh, you're a funny one. Okay, yes, I am from Caligo Terra, originally.
What brought you here? How did you get here?
Well, I arrived about a month ago. I was traveling with my wagon and the circus. When we decided they took their seasonal break. During such a break, I often would do sideshows or just keep myself busy. And while I was traveling, I heard these horrible screams coming from the fog on this fateful full moon night. I heard the screams of the werewolves and the screams of what I could only assume to be murder. And I quickly took my wagon into the fog, hoping I could rescue a few and escape with my own life. But as I entered the fog, I would never return. I woke up, me and my wagon just next to Lake Zarovich, and the last month I've been finding ways to entertain myself, finding those with stories and trying to tell the ones of my past.
Now, I think me and all of my companions had some experience with this fog, and this is why I wanted to seek you out. Have you had any run-ins with the Devil Strahd himself?
Personally, I've not seen him, not in person. His visage is on every coin piece, so I have an idea of what he looks like, but from my understanding, I just know he's a very serious man. And
well, not to cut you off, but he's playing a game, and I think you may be a part of it.
Interesting. I don't know that I have much to offer for games. If you could elaborate, maybe I could shed some light.
Now, we met with Strahd, my fellow adventurers and me, and he explained to us that he has a habit of bringing travelers in and seeing how they can deal with all that he can throw at them and all of the fiendish terrors of this land. And it cannot be by simple chance that you just ended up here. He told us so. It's all by his will, and he's here to watch us and challenge us, and I believe he's doing the same with you. He wouldn't have brought you here if he didn't think you could at least survive. So tell me, what skills do you have beyond this circus life, or is the circus just a cover?
Well, dear Gudrun, my skills lie in telling stories and entertaining. And I mean, I find myself quite charming, but past that, I have not run into any dangers here in Barovia. It's been a month here without any problems other than the vampires that walked into my town here, and you all so kindly took care of that, so maybe there's a chance. And this is just me thinking out loud, but maybe he was after someone else and I just wandered into the same trap.
It could be. Maybe he was after someone. I'm just not sure. I'm just really trying to figure out why you're here, and I just don't think it would be by chance. But, and do you have no interest in returning home, or are you just here for pleasure?
Well, it's a little difficult because I didn't necessarily have a home. I traveled from place to place. I do miss my companions, and I don't travel here, so I do miss the road. I don't dare face the dangers beyond the walls of Valachi, so I'm trying to make the best of a bad situation.
Well, I understand that. Well, I thank you for your time. If you're interested in returning home, you have to know that there's only one way, and it's through Strahd. I think we're all beginning to realize that. And if you want to get home, just find us, and maybe you can be of some help. I don't know. It seems to me you may not be very useful out on the road if your skills are only entertaining and charm. But is this done with magic or just because you're so suave?
Well, Gudrun, you flatter me. Of course it's my personality. If it was through magic, I think I would feel a little more comfortable going out on the road on my own.
That makes sense.
Be brave adventurers,
anyways.
much like yourself. And he places his hand on your forearm.
And then Gudrun kind of just like rears back a little bit and takes his other hand and moves it towards his waist where there's like clearly like a hand axe ready to go. He's uncomfortable. People only touch him when it's time for combat.
You don't need to be so tense, Gudrun. It was a friendly gesture. We'll call it that. We were having a conversation.
Well, I'll leave you with your beers. I appreciate you taking the time to speak with me, and I still just cannot believe that there's no other reason you're here. But if you never need anything, please let us know. Or if you want to get out of this terrible place, just tell me. And then I'm gonna, be off.
All right.
Very uncomfortable by the arm touch.
The end
I didn't know
of...
Gudrun is homophobic.
Jeez.
It would be anyone. It didn't matter if it was a woman or a man.
I know, you
Sure.
Well, with Gudrun's day over, our next earliest riser would be Buyo.
All right.
First piece of business I have is you'd like to find a parchment shop or somewhere you could get a notebook.
Hopefully
So-
it has a lot of books in it too.
Go ahead and make an investigation check for me.
Are we gonna do this still at disadvantage?
Yes.
Yes. That
Yeah.
would be a 10. I dropped a natural 20.
Rough news. Well, it takes
So
you 2 hours. And you find a small general store, not a bookstore like you're hoping for. And they can sell you a notebook at your local hero discount for 50 gold pieces.
50 gold pieces. That seems like an awful stretch of gold for a wimpy little notebook. What about just loose pieces of paper?
You could sell each piece of parchment for 5 silver pieces. The notebook would last you for life. But
Seems like I could buy a couple of swords for that much.
hey, binding and paper, it's hard to come by.
I guess it makes sense for this land. Paper's probably not very easy to come by.
Too bad you're not with me. I'm a high roller now.
How long would in a very ballpark guess a sheet last me?
You can essentially you could start a recipe on a sheet. You could start your cipher. You might be able to finish it, might not. Front and back, you could get stuff done.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, we'll go ahead and.
Yeah, one sheet at the
What's that
heroes
lady with?
discount. We'll give it to you for 3 silver instead of 5. The notebook is still 50 gold though.
All right. We'll spring for the notebook begrudgingly.
You can make an attempt to use your charm to persuade a lower price. Just 'cause
With this
it's-
face, he's not feeling very charming.
Okay.
I guess we'll go ahead and roll it though if it's not going to do any harm.
No, yeah. It's I'm just skipping
Sir,
the role play aspect.
This notebook is a. Oh, we'll skip it. Okay, that's fine. Oh yeah, and is this persuasion?
Yeah.
9.
I apologize, but I'm gonna hold firm on the 50 gold pieces.
Okay, I'll hand over the 5 of my 10 Stradbucks palladium pieces.
You got it. So you now have a notebook. It will last you for life. You won't have to buy paper or any other notebooks or anything.
What about
Yes.
writing utensil?
With the notebook, 50 for all of it.
Does it write upside down?
However you
Like
want
the
it to.
astronauts use.
So,
When's Helena gonna learn how to create blood for Booyo?
I do it every day.
Ooh.
Oh, I do every day.
she creates everything else.
Created.
Just gotta suck it out of me.
So you attempt to make a cipher, and you're realizing it's a little more difficult than you expected. You can make an intelligence check at just a straight roll, not disadvantage.
4.
You seem to not be getting anywhere with your cipher. Any notes you take early on will be easily deciphered by anybody, essentially. You kind of just get frustrated after about an hour, and you kind of give up on it, and you're like, I got other things to work on.
I do have other things to worry about.
So we'll pass that.
Being
for now.
secretive is not generally my best thing.
So I have that you are. Well, you're looking for any shop.
We're looking for that smithy
Yep, Smithy and.
that Gudrun was also looking for.
Okay.
Dang it!
I
If
guess.
you find it, I need to go back to him afterwards.
Or-
It'll be
or,
a discussion tonight.
Either the smithy or some weapon shop with luxurious goods, we'll call them.
We'll start with
I
that.
don't
Go ahead and make your investigation check at disadvantage.
Oh, I did not think about this part.
I didn't either.
Ooh, that one's pretty good.
They should've left
12.
with Gudrun.
12. Much like Gudrun, you're able to find someone who will silver your sword, your rapier, but you can't find anyone to enchant it or improve it past that. That seems to be the furthest skill they have.
Well, I'll go ahead and pay for that. I'll attempt to negotiate. I have this scimitar that I'm willing to trade, along with some money.
Do you have a regular scimitar, or do you have one of the giant ones?
It's a regular.
Oh,
I still have the big ones.
yeah, okay. All right. With the scimitar, 80 gold pieces to silver your weapon.
We'll do it.
All right.
I'll take that trade. Can I negotiate? Try to negotiate down a little bit.
Yeah. It's all at disadvantage. Have some fun.
Nope. I rolled 2 2s.
What's the fun in being a
Oh,
charming
okay.
boy if you can't try to negotiate, right?
I mean, it's still 9s, but
The pale
that's
skin
not getting me anywhere.
and the beady red eyes is just not getting you anywhere.
Nope.
All right.
All right, minus 80 gold.
The final one is looking for ingredients in Valachi.
I was looking more for knowledge. I guess ingredients also counts, but it's more looking for a source of like a book or some other person's notes.
Okay. Go ahead. Same thing. Make an investigation check.
I'm still trying to figure out this math. Okay.
Okay.
I think I got it right.
I believe in you.
Yeah, I got it right. Investigation is another 12. I got so many really decent rolls.
So you find out fairly quickly that talking about poison and trying to investigate and find things on it is a little taboo. There is one person who gives you some information that the Vistani are really the only people in Barovia who deal with such taboo things. Occasionally, they'll have seedy peddlers or people that will sell stuff that are all Vistani. They're really easy to pick out. They're the flamboyantly dressed, lavishly dressed, I should say. Very fine clothes compared to the dreary Barovians. But outside of that, asking people can really rub them the wrong way and lead to unfavorable outcomes for you, possibly. Is the warning someone gives you on the information, but it's a start.
We'll leave it at that for Vallaki.
You do learn, well, you make a few realizations. Apparently, knowing where to buy venom or ingredients and understanding the price points for potencies is really important and a lot harder to figure out than you were anticipating. Yeah, that's about it. One of the easiest way to find it is to procure it from particularly venomous or poisonous creatures, and you find out.
Such as ones that might bite.
Yes. There have been spottings of giant spiders in Vallaki, but that's about it.
Okay.
For a 12. Yeah, there's your start. Anything else Booyah would like to take care of?
He'll spend the rest of his day working on the cipher.
Alright, you can
Add the blue water.
make 2 more intelligence checks, and you get the pleasure of watching this awkward exchange between Gudrun and Rictavio from the corner of the
He
tap room.
definitely has a little chuckle when Gudrun shies away from Rictavio's more eccentric attitudes.
Just straight rolls for the intelligence checks.
Straight rolls of 14 and 18.
Alright, you are able to make a little bit more headway on it. You feel like you almost have a complete system for your cipher. Probably next decent intelligence roll will get you there. But we'll say that's the rest of your day. And we can move to Helena.
First thing I want to do with my day is sleep in. Just 5
Hell
more
yeah.
minutes.
You mean without Adonis pushing on your ribs?
Gross. No.
Well, that's what he did to you when you're sleeping
Keep the
on
door
the ground.
locked.
Anyways.
This is why I meld into stone.
That's true. Like no one can get you.
But it's also like a wake-up alarm after 8
It's only
hours.
8 hours. I know. Give
All
or
right.
take.
You tell me, when does Helena wake up?
It's after Booyo, so at least 10.
You guys went to bed pretty early, like 11, so you're looking at 11 hours of sleep right there.
Yeah, 10's about right then.
Okay.
Still
10,
tough.
10 o'clock. Helena got her beauty sleep.
She needs it.
I was looking a little green.
And then Helena thought to herself, kind of, maybe had trouble sleeping last night, since she has this innate knowledge of hags and kind of what they are, that the kids might need to be checked on. And she would like to go talk to Father Lucian, just so he can keep an eye on them.
Interesting.
I did not think about that one. I am, Alright. So, the first thing you do in your morning, is walk through the thoroughfare to all the way on the other end of town to St. Andral's. And this place is like kind of a nightmare at this point. There are like 5 kids under the age of 7 and like 3 older than that, like running around. There's a bit of construction, like they're trying to add on to the room, add on to a room. Like Milivoj is there and he's like trying to get his siblings to help him, but they're all like 13 and younger and running around.
Oh God.
And
So many locked doors.
That's why they
that
call him
shouldn't
Father
be
Lucian.
behind.
and you see like a very patient Father Lucian, like just cleaning the main area, sweeping off pews, and Yeska's just kind of taking care of some things, being his little shadow.
Nice. Father Lucian, do you have a second? Oh,
Oh.
good morning, by the way.
Good morning, Helena. For you, of course, I have a few moments. Is this a private matter, or can it be... Yeah?
This should probably be in private.
Okay,
You,
can
see, I have this itch.
Oh,
I'm kidding. I'll see you in the back.
okay. So he leads you to his like personal chambers, probably the only place there is some privacy, and now that there's way too many people living here.
Nice.
So, what is it I can do for you, Helena?
Father Lucian, how have Freaks and the other one we brought in, how are they doing? How are they, blending in here?
Well, they distract themselves by playing with the others a lot, but I do find them kinda... They're very sad.
You'd think that'd be pretty commonplace in this area.
Yes, don't get me wrong, I believe they're grateful for you saving them, but, being saved and having nowhere to go, per se, is not the best hand to be dealt.
It is. Poor kids. Well, hopefully they get to see their hero here soon. Which
Yes.
we can talk about later.
Well, they did mention that they would like an audience with Ismark and Irina, and oddly enough, they told me that you would be setting it up. Not you personally, but the UpDawgs.
We're working on it, right?
I'm just confused because just yesterday you asked me if I could get you in a room.
That's
with
how.
it.
Yeah. We're working on it by having you work on it.
Oh, okay. Anyways, what is this personal matter? Was it just your concern for the kids?
Yeah, maybe just you see, those kids, we saved them from a group of hags, and I don't know if you're aware of kind of hags and how they become what they are, but you know, are you?
I'm not. Please continue.
Oh well, okay. Well, you see, hags kidnap kids and then eat them, and then kind of turn them into versions of their child self, and then give them back. So what I'm kind of saying is, those kids look like kids, but they could be hags. You just gotta keep an eye on them. So, you know, if they act strange, like eating other kids, they might be hags.
Well, I'm hoping maybe their behaviors will progress in a way where it becomes alarming and before it gets to eating kids, but I would like to give them a safe home, so...
Of course, I'm not saying they are, I'm just, you know, keep an eye on them.
I appreciate the warning. I will start by keeping a very close eye on them.
Good.
I
Good.
appreciate
Maybe,
your concern, Helena. I really do.
Yeah. Don't like to see kids being eaten.
I can't say...
I have to point out how funny this is because of the music we can hear being this like super upbeat, like funky thing, and then you got this like they might eat the other kids, and that's, you know, whatever. Do.
Yeah. Snap your fingers, Father.
Sorry, it's just great. Like, I don't know what music's gonna be playing during this, but what we can hear is that, so I just think it's fun.
There's nothing more funny than kids eating other kids.
No, I was...
very upbeat, funky music.
I planned on just letting
Hell
this
yeah.
go through our whole session.
I know. I did the whole
Alright.
like shopping. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I do appreciate the
Oh.
concern, Helena. Yes.
I noticed you were doing some renovations. Do you need help digging a foundation or anything? Cause, boy, I'm good at it. Probably the best in town, I'd say.
Well, we actually have Milivoj working out back, working on it. I'm sure he'd appreciate a hand.
I only dig holes, but I'll go talk to him.
Alright. Yeah.
And remember, watch the kids.
I will. Thank you, Helena.
Don't mention it to him. I guess that doesn't mean saying, but, you know.
I will keep it between us.
Good.
So you go back and you see Milivoj literally digging for a foundation, and you offer your services, and in no time...
Boy, are you in luck.
It's nice, because now he can chase his siblings around and try to get them to behave, as opposed to digging holes for the day.
Perfect.
Alright, what is
Keep
next
them
on
uneaten.
Helena's list?
She might want to get with Buyo and start sniffing around some of his windmill potions to see if she can figure out what made them them.
Go ahead and make an investigation check. See if you can find them. If not, when you guys all reconvene at the inn,
I
you
like
can do it.
fastballed that into my wall. Sorry. Threw me off.
Well, if you're throwing a fastball, it's going in the dirt.
15. He has 55 feet.
Feels like an inside joke that
See, in high
Jesse's
school,
got bad back.
in high school, Tim was a pitcher on our baseball team, and I played the baseball position where you wear a bunch of gear and catch for a pitcher.
Yeah, we still pitch and catch every once in a while.
And he
15
threw
on the
hard-
investigation check, by the way. See if I can find Buyo. Sniff out
yeah.
his potions.
You know what? Well, he's not trying to sneak around. I say 15's good enough. He's just doing stuff. You kind of run into him in between his searching for information on poisons and looking for a craftsman. So
Booyah! Fancy
Hell
seeing
no.
you here. Hey, what are you up to?
Just getting some note taking materials and trying to upgrade my sword.
Oh, nice. I can't really help too much with that, but I was hoping you can help me. Maybe I can help you.
Yeah, well, whip.
I remember I seem to recall you took some potions from the windmill that the old lady had. And I was just gonna,
the vials.
yeah, I was gonna try to figure out what they are. Maybe make some more if we can, or I don't know. I won't use them. I just want to, get a little
Yeah,
taste.
sure. I don't know anything about them. You can take them. Yeah.
I'll give them back. It
all
should
three.
take one in the afternoon.
you also have
All right. You can meet me back at the Blue Water Inn then.
Oh, good.
you have the unlabeled vial from
Yeah. Do you
Stonic
want that
Camp,
one too?
If you don't mind, I mean, I got plenty of sniffing to do.
All right. Sure.
Oh, good. All right. Well, I'll see you later. Good luck with your weapons and your stuff. Bye.
Give a nod with my pale ass skin and my bloodshot red eyes and
Next time I see him, he doesn't
little
have
twitchy.
bloodshot eyes or pale skin. It's weird.
I was wondering if we were gonna see that transition.
So, real quick, we'll take a quick break and let Helena finish, because I'm gonna try to get a hold of Zoondyn and see if he's ready here for when Helena wraps up. Zoondyn!
Okay.
Oh, I can take
Yes.
plenty more
Well-
time, man.
I could read this book that Ryan and Katie and Ren got me called The Cool Bean.
Aww. Jeez.
D&D, baby.
that looks
All right.
better.
Yeah, welcome back from a break. Helena, take it away. Sorry, what's next on your list?
I was gonna sniff around those potions. I don't know, or vials. I don't know if that's
I was gonna sniff around
Sorry.
Helena as she sniffed around potions.
ignored.
Okay.
But really,
so
I was.
I have a label named youth, or a vial labeled youth, a vial labeled laughter, a vial labeled mother's milk, and a unlabeled crystal vial.
The unlabeled one seems the most interesting because it's unlabeled.
All right, go ahead and
Bet you won't make me do a survival check.
that's what we usually do, though.
I know.
Why are you gonna bet me? I'll make you do an intelligence check then.
Fuck. No.
I literally have survival check written here, but
Oh, perfect. All right, I'm gonna roll a survival check.
but you bet that I wouldn't.
Yeah, you make me do an intelligence check. I roll better.
Just
I got a 10 by the way.
a 10.
Yeah, with a +7, so.
It seems like well, here. How about this? What are you doing to investigate this? I want to hear your process while I look something
Oh,
up.
to figure out what's in it.
Yeah.
First, I'm gonna smell it. Good waft, as they teach you in the swamp. See what it smells like. If it doesn't knock me out or kill me, or smell like it will, maybe I'll get a little taste.
Well,
Maybe make the toad taste it first. Just
I've already tasted it.
I forgot you had a
Oh,
toad.
nice. Yeah.
it looks and feels. It even smells like a healing potion.
Oh, is it red?
It is red,
Oh.
but it has kind of an off taste compared to anyone that you.
Heal. Heals 1d4, damages 1d6.
Oblivion.
Make the dice compete.
It is much like a healing potion, but you're really not certain if that's exactly what it is or not.
Does it appear cloudy red or is it like smooth red?
It's like a smooth red. It looks
Nice.
exactly like a healing potion.
Wow.
Is there anything else you would like to do with this one, or move on to the next?
Yeah, I mean, it tastes off. I'll just, seems like a healing potion. I was hoping it had something special. But no, I'll go to, let's go to laughter.
Laughter. That's the one I'm trying to find the name of.
Perfect.
But go ahead and roll your survival check.
Yay, that's better. 23.
That is a lot better. This is a non-magical potion. It's actually a tea that will give whoever ingests it cackle fever.
Wow.
What
you don't
fever?
know- Cackle.
Cackle fever?
You know that it'll make you laugh, but not in a good way, and that's about. Well, you rolled a 23. I could give you the whole thing. We'll give you the whole thing.
It's a leading killer of kids aged 10 to 15. It's very serious.
Cackle tea.
Gross.
Cackle fever.
I'm trying to think.
Stole my sisters and brothers.
I can't remember where it is in the book, so we're gonna move on, and I'll see if I can figure it out from something else.
Okay.
What's next?
Next would be Mother's Milk.
Ooh. Alright, go ahead and make a survival check.
Yay. That's even better, 26. Climbing up.
This is a poison.
As Mother's Milk would be.
Known as a pale tincture. It's ingested poison. So actual poison. It's a TINCTURE. Man, I cannot find this stupid. Okay. Anyways, the one labeled youth is something you're actually kind of familiar with, and it does exactly what the label does. For a day, it makes you look significantly younger than you are.
So any of us would just be babies, except Booyah.
Yeah, he'd be like a
True.
teenager.
Let's see.
Okay, so
Alright.
Cackle Fever has a more morbid nickname called the Shrieks. It includes fever, disorientation, and uncontrollable laughter. You gain exhaustion from your inability to breathe. And it lasts. It manifests 1d4 hours after ingested. Essentially, you make a saving throw or take psychic damage, and it continually happens until your hit points either drop to 0 and you die forever, or you get cured of it.
Interesting. Let's see. I think I got.
Sounds like it should be served to the Baron.
It's like a slow killer.
Alright. That's the one I needed. Which
You
one was
could-
that?
That was a laughter.
Laughter, that's right. Okay.
It could even you could even have days with no symptoms at all and still be affected by the sickness.
Again, with the very upbeat music, talking about a slow, painful death.
Okay. I think I got most of those.
It's a shopping day music. I don't care what you uncover. Be happy while you
Helena's
do
day-
it.
what
Helena's
dark
day's been dark.
secrets you have. Yeah. Jesus, Helena.
I
Um,
expected
is-
nothing less.
Is there a way I can figure out what made some of these?
You can begin to work with them. Working with the ingredients, though, it takes a little bit more time. So you'd have to be more selective. You wouldn't be able to go through all 4 and finish the rest of your list, too.
Youth, easy.
Youth.
Turn us all into kids. And then we can stay with Father Lucian forever.
The use?
The youths.
Yeah, sure. Go ahead and make your survival check.
Here comes the nat 20. And it's an 18.
Alright, I will send it in your recipe book. I don't have youth on me.
Okay. Sounds good.
I'll
But
tell you.
Helena's dream of turning everyone to kids is still alive.
I'll tell you next session though, so that way other people can hear. I just
Takes
haven't.
toads.
I haven't gone through all of it yet. I don't know. I have a list of ingredients to go through, so. All right.
That's my day.
Now you still have 2 other things on your list.
Yeah,
Brown.
I was gonna go gather stuff.
Brown mold and whatever your other thing was.
Yeah, I would like to figure out what the brown mold does. Or how I can use it properly. You know, I risked a lot getting that brown mold.
I know, and you even got scared by the green slime. Was it because of the mold, or was it because Adonis was screaming?
It was mostly Adonis' screams. He only screams like that either when he's scared he's in danger, or when he's talking to a girl.
There it is.
Alright, go ahead and make your survival check.
23.
Damn. So, brown mold. This mold, as you pull it out, in the vial, it's maintained its color. It's still damp, and the vial's extremely cold to the touch. When you uncork the vial, there's just extreme coldness that fills the air, and it makes all the hairs on your neck like stand up. You learn that this brown mold actually feeds on warmth. It just completely saps the heat from things, and you can produce more of it through, like, by exposing it to fire. It's just a very dangerous reaction. You can only breed so much of it from a small sample, but you can expand it significantly. Additionally, you feel that with your alchemy supplies, which you still have some of, you could make an attempt to make a potion out of it. If you only had a little bit more.
I'll have to produce some more. Sounds good.
So, you can just make your normal potion check. I don't remember what we used for that. I think it was just your wisdom modifier.
Yes.
So yeah, we're gonna do that while you're gonna try to expand your mold amount and make a potion out of it.
Ooh,
It's making kombucha.
Essentially, with mold.
the dirty booch.
Kombucha.
Yeah.
The booty.
Get that booch.
I accidentally made 3 of those.
I hate
Does it
kombucha.
ferment?
That's cold
Well-
bucha.
I guess I'm gonna have to go outside for this. If I wasn't already, I imagine I was back in my room.
Yeah, you can go outside, make a little bonfire,
Yep.
do your thing.
Maybe dig a little
Some
hole
street.
first to do this, so it doesn't kill people.
Even better. So a little hole, secluded area. Go ahead and roll and add your wisdom modifier.
Oh baby. Oh good, an 8. Everyone's dead. We're all dead.
Uh,
Helen's legs get blown off.
Oh, this is how the plague started.
Still taller than Booyah.
well, you're able to make the 3 vials that you need, but you take quite a bit of cold damage.
Oh wow.
Uh-oh.
17
Keep going.
cold damage.
It
Oh.
wrecked me the last time.
Christ. Now, can I take these 3 and turn them into 9?
No. But you would need a new sample to stretch it further. But you can make one more roll to see if you can successfully make a potion or ruin your ingredients.
Oh no. My purple gem is doomed.
You're just thinking about the result you got when you left it.
Every time he says ruin something, I'm like, I already did it.
Yeah. So you say I can attempt to make more, or attempt to make a potion?
Yeah, you're making a potion.
Okay. Wisdom check?
Yep, same thing.
Just give me the cold damage. I mean, it's better. It's on 11.
Hey, so we can add, and I'll send you all the details, but you happily make a potion. You do not gather any more details on what other ingredients may help to make this more potent, but you do have a potion which will allow you to drink and cast Snillock's Snowball Storm.
Ooh. I don't remember what it does, but it sounds
Okay.
great.
And you have the potion.
It almost sounded like you made it up on the spot. Like you
I
were
was-
just looking at a spell list and said, "What's fucking cold?" And just like,
No, I
Snowball Storm.
I can't figure out which document I wrote it on, so that was me from memory, and it is, because I just found it, it is
Snillock's?
Snillock's.
Skrillex?
Skrillex.
SNILLOC''S Snowball Storm.
Nice.
Helena can't read. You know.
I almost did
She
snowball
prefers-
fight.
Books with pictures.
But you know that the first ingredient for the full recipe is it requires 3 vials of brown mold.
Nice.
Thanks. Good.
So I
Can't
could
wait for
cast it
Gudrun
and
to.
give it to me.
Yeah.
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 Which reminds me, maybe we can talk about it inside the inn later.
About what?
Says
I mean,
Helen
we're
and
back
hair
together.
like
I mean, we can talk about it.
blown
Everybody
back and
wants to make a
frozen.
Gudrun while he's
All right.
sleeping.
Yeah.
So the last thing on your list is while you're looking for an apothecary, make your investigation check.
Quick. Investigation?
Yeah.
Oh, jeez. 11.
Well, your search is not fruitful, and you spend the rest of your afternoon having a spa day. Mud mask with cucumbers. You know, you're a normal Helena spa day, and then you.
Man, I feel exfoliated.
head
You know
back.
they don't have cucumbers in Vallaki. Get out of
It's
here.
not. It feels good. Helen is happy with it, but she can't help but feel a little bit lonely on this spa day. That
They're just old rotten zucchinis on her face.
The
it's not enough. She thought it'd bring her happiness, but it failed.
the toad and your rat aren't enough.
They aren't. There's a 6-foot tall lizard that's missing.
Oh, lizard.
So the last thing we had to do was Adonis trying to find Helena.
God.
I'm in a pile of mud.
All
So
right.
yeah, good luck.
Where would Helena be? Oh God. Oh, I've lost her again.
All right, go ahead.
There's
and
a
make,
big ball of ice in the back behind the inn.
Go ahead and make your investigation
Maybe she's
check.
in a stone wall somewhere. Oh geez. Land. Fucking 4 plus. Oh, investigation?
Yeah, should be pretty high.
15 on a 4.
I'll say you're able to find Helena doing exactly
Barely.
that, bathing in a mud bath, essentially.
Wait.
Adonis knocked!
Describe. Wait, no. Describe the scene to me.
You
Yeah,
A very
Hel-
curious
yeah.
young boy.
Yeah, Helena. Describe the scene.
Did I actually find a spa, or am I just making my own spa day?
You made your own.
See,
There's
just
no
in
there's
a
no spa
hole.
in Valachi.
Alright,
Or
good.
she's
Yeah.
in a hole.
So basically, there's a hole where the snowball incident happened, and she got hurt really bad. See, there's that, and there's a hole next to it. She also filled with water because she didn't create water, and then she mixed in some dirt, made it mud, and then you got into it. Naked.
Okay. I'll pop out from around the corner. And just. Oh, hey, Helena. Are you busy?
Yes. Do you need help?
I just wanted to talk to you because you're really good with potions, and I wanted to figure out if we could try to make some spell ink. But if you're not up to it, if you're busy, I'll just.
Get in the hole next to me. We can talk.
Do I have to get in the hole to talk? 'Cause
You can stand there awkwardly.
okay, I'll get in the hole. Wait, do I take
Not my
clothes?
hole. Get out of
Wait.
my hole.
Oh no. I'll get in the hole.
Are those new
Stop
clothes?
putting words in my
Oh,
mouth.
those are great.
Thanks. Could you look away?
Yeah.
I'm gonna turn. Okay.
She looks
start
away,
taking-
but Theodore doesn't.
I take most of my clothes off, but I'm not getting in without my shirt and my shorts.
We got never nude.
Tobias Fiend Kid.
And then I sink into the hole.
I mudded it up for him.
Oh, yeah. Nice and thick in here. I like it.
Just like you.
Okay. Basically, the end result of this is I'm trying to pick Helena's brain on how to make ink at all.
Alright.
See if we can make spell ink.
Ink?
Spell book ink.
Do you have
Yeah,
any ink I can sniff?
I don't have any ink. I mean, I have my
Just-
book.
Just make a survival check and make an Arcana check, Adonis.
We can do it
Okay.
together with the power of friendship. In mud.
Hold my hand.
Well, not much help.
I got. Oh wow. What is it? 22.
Oh, good.
15 plus 7.
Carries my 11.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're able to come up with a list of things that would make a dark liquid that would also stick to parchment. So you need dried oak gall that you'll need to ferment. You'll need iron sulfate, so you'll need iron powder and acid rain, because that's the only way you'll find that in nature.
I have
Yes,
acid.
the copper
Could I use
sulfate.
acid?
Acid
You may-
breath.
You
What
may
if I
be
do
able,
some acid breath?
You may be able to dilute it enough to mimic sulfuric acid.
Nice.
Oh, so it needs to be okay.
And then you'll need a binder, so like a gum arabic, which is a very common spell component, just to kind of thicken it up, make it stick to something.
I got some egg too.
So it's a
Get binder and cakes.
and you would have, and you learn that you'll need to use an enchantment spell slot to turn it into a spell ink. I already have the whole ingredient list right here, so I could just send it to you, Ben.
Oh boy.
But between the
Alright.
two
Need
of
help
you,
mixing it all together. I'll help.
I don't know where we're gonna get this acid rain, but
I have some acid. I can make rain.
It's true. It rains constantly, so I mean, if we just...
Booyah just filled the vial up yesterday
Oh yeah.
with rain.
With rain, not acid rain.
Yeah, just rain.
Or his water skin or something. He just like
Yeah,
let
you
it
fin-
fill.
you-
Yeah, with my water.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was just saying it's easy
Vial.
enough to fill a
I'm taking
container.
pictures.
Yeah, get wrecked.
All right.
Thanks, Gudrun.
Wasn't a vial. Get wrecked.
Gudrun, at the end of your day, you go and retrieve your weapon. It is created, and unfortunately, in the process, your purple gem was destroyed.
No. Now how's it gonna match my eyes? Dang it.
Good thing I don't have
Now I
to
get
get the
purple
character
eyes.
art updated.
The
Now,
concern.
now I'm gonna have to buy someone's gem. When we meet later, I'm gonna be like, "Who has a purple gem? I will buy it from you."
I have 4. One might be
All right.
purple.
Well,
Not for you though.
so with all of your tasks completed in your day off in Valachi, you are all meeting at the Blue Water Inn in preparation to go to St. Andral's Church to meet this mysterious, jolly fellow that Father Lucian has mentioned to you. Almost as jolly as the music that is playing in your ears. I forgot a very important thing that happened at the start of all your days. It's just a little side note, luckily. But so you remember that little trinket you found, the music box that played this beautiful melody that inspired hope?
Mm-hmm.
When you wake up in the morning, you could not remember the melody at all. You
Even though I made a point to remember the melody. Dang.
You search
Especially-
the corners of your mind and you can't think of a single note. And as you continue to just figure out what played back on this music box, you begin to just start to drive yourself mad trying to play this back in your head. So, throughout your dealings and conversations, there's always this thing just scratching at the back of your mind, trying to remember that melody that reminded you of simpler times and inspired some hope in your day.
Who's got that? Adonis?
All of us, I think, right?
I don't know.
I mean,
The
I've
box?
got the thing, but we all were thinking about it.
Yeah.
I have
Yeah.
the music box.
Did we take 28
Keep that
damage
box.
of psychic damage?
There's no damage.
Oh, thank goodness.
Seems to be no negative
yet.
effect other than just driving
Depression.
yourself nuts thinking about it.
I should learn not to just pick up everything that we get and keep it.
I picked up a frog at the windmill.
I'm especially
Who knows
throughout my
what's
whole
crazy?
day distracted, especially right after I got that notebook and trying to do the cipher.
Oh, he's
What?
super distracted.
And it makes
The hell?
perfect sense based off of your rolls.
Yeah.
True.
So, any last things you'd like to do before going to the church now that you're all in the Blue Water Inn?
I did want to discuss something. Sorry, Zoondyn.
Oh, I don't care. No, this is fun to just watch, honestly.
That's what we like to hear.
That's
One
good news.
viewer.
That's great news.
You guys are doing great.
Guys, I
Thanks,
want to ask everyone something, their opinion, and see where you guys stand on something. I found something on the old lady that we fought at the windmill. It's a ring that stores spells and allows the wearer to use that spell, which is great. I thought, it would be put best to use if we put it on Gudrun's meaty fingers, since he
What?
doesn't have the ability to cast spells. And I think in certain instances where he, finds himself he can't reach someone or use a weapon, maybe he'd like to cast a spell like conjure animals or, whatever.
Spell, Bryn.
I think it would
Mood
be.
spell.
I think it'd be
Good spell.
good use on him.
I mean, will it fit his fingers? You gonna have to wear it like a necklace? Like, are you two gonna be dating, or how's this work?
I have to get on a knee to give it to him, I think. But I figured since we all have the ability to cast spells and Gudrun doesn't.
I'm very
Well, you-
skeptical, but
I mean,
Can you add any spells, or is it just like a single use thing? I'm just
Right now it has
curious.
invisibility in it, but we can stuff anything in there.
So,
You know, if we take some time to.
how it
we could
works,
test it out.
I will say that Helena realizes that there's some untapped potential in this specific ring, but currently it can store one spell, up to a 5th level spell. After you cast a spell, you roll a d6, subtract 1, and that it becomes the maximum spell you can put into it. Anyone can cast it. Gudrun would use the modifier and the DC of the original caster. So if Helena put like entangle or entangling roots in there, the spell DC would be Helena's spell DC, not a wisdom from Gudrun.
Of course.
So you could put like a 1st level, but casted it a higher level too, or
Yes.
like,
Yep.
is that not okay?
Yeah.
Well, if you put a cantrip in it, does it not decrease?
I think it
No,
has.
because they have like
it has-
specific rings for that. I think, don't they?
Yeah, I think it has to be at least a 1st level spell.
Oh man.
could you
Other
just say that a
question?
cantrip counts as the 1st level spell?
That's what I was gonna. That's what I was. The next thing I was gonna say, we can count a cantrip as a 1st level
True.
spell.
Second question: if it is a spell that requires you to verbally cast it, and he's raging and can't verbally cast spells, will he be able to cast the spell?
Ooh, that's a great question.
Well, it's already been cast, so he's just releasing the energy within it, right?
Yes.
So I could use it while raging?
Yes.
That's broken.
It's already. It's an.
I mean,
Already,
it's still an action, right?
it is still an action to use it.
It-
But yeah, you're not casting the spell. So someone casts it like while you're touching it. Someone has to cast a spell into the ring. They lose that spell slot when they do it, but it stores it for as long as you want until you use it. And yeah, when you just want to use it, you use it. And right now, invisibility is in it.
So what do you guys
Even if
think?
you
You
wanna
could be an
teleport,
invisible
let me
raging barbarian. That's pretty awesome.
He's invisibly shouting.
Yeah.
If I can get
I am
greater
interested.
invisibility, you'd be set.
I am very interested. I
figured
would
you'd
love
all
to
about
be a
it.
wielder of magic, like the rest of you. Sometimes I am jealous.
No more.
Look at
No
that.
more.
You know, everyone's got a little bit of a mage in them.
And then I hold my hand out. Then I
I
just
get
don't
down
do
on one
anything.
knee. Slide it on his finger. His pinky.
Well, it's a.
Yes, please, my pinky.
It is
Just
a
tell
magic ring, so it actually still has to widen to fit on his pinky compared to any of your fingers, and it
Got
does
bony
it.
fingers.
It takes the shape
Right.
of Gudrun's finger.
This is dope.
You have to
I didn't
spend
expect this.
a short rest with it to become attuned to it. But after that, you're free to use it.
Helena's my new best friend.
The only
She's trying to get me on Team Helena and Booyo.
the only character
I'm not part of Booyah's team.
or the only PC that doesn't have a magic item just gives away the one she got.
Aw.
Thank you
Oh,
so
that's
much.
right.
I owe you.
Guy.
I'm
There's
gonna
no
reach in my
INT.
pockets and give Helena 100 gold pieces.
Whoa, 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 whoa! Keep your money. Keep your money. This is, you worked hard for that money.
I really didn't. Please
You don't
take it.
Kudrin, you don't have to dance no more.
Fine. Take these, and I take out the silver earrings, and I give them to her.
Oh, you shouldn't have. I'll
Alright,
take
I'm-
those.
I'm getting. Alright. I keep my jewelry box though.
Okay.
I mean, if you ain't talking money, I don't want to talk.
What is this called? A ring of smell holding?
Storing.
Yeah,
I'll
smell
post it.
holding, yes.
I will.
Smell storing.
I'll just move it from Helena's folder to yours.
Oh, perfect.
That's dope. I didn't expect this.
I'm not gonna rename it.
Yeah,
it has parentheses Helena in it because it's slightly weaker than the normal magic item. So there you go.
But you said it has untapped potential?
I did.
Dude, I'm not gonna be able to discover what that is, so someone else
No,
will
you're
have.
not. Not that
Maybe
it
we
matters
can-
right now, probably. So I mean,
No.
Is there a smart way look
Sick
at
it.
it?
Sick Adonis on it.
Yeah.
yes, it seems to only work on my finger. I'm sorry, you're gonna have to.
What now? Since the invisibility is in it, and I use the original casters. Oh wait, it just works, doesn't it? I don't know how that works.
Yeah, so invisibility, you're just invisible. People have disadvantage on attack rolls against you when you're invisible, and
Actually-
you'll have advantage on stealth.
How does concentration work in that aspect?
You'd still have to make your
I have it
concentration
In...
check,
Just the same. Yeah. Okay.
I think. I don't know for sure.
Okay.
That's
fine.
a very difficult question.
It was. That's
Actually.
why my eyes got so wide.
No, I don't know how that works.
I really don't know how that one works at all.
That's why I was thinking with the raging barbarian. If you don't have to like maintain concentration, Jesus.
Oh my gosh.
Maybe you won't be able to have concentration spells while raging, but one-time spells
Yeah, let's just
will
do
work.
spells that, because invisibility you wouldn't concentrate really. Because as soon as you use like an attack, it stops.
Yeah,
So,
it's not great.
Oh
at
yeah, that makes
invisibility.
sense.
Yep.
Gotcha.
so you probably wouldn't rage until after you like.
But imagine if he could
visible.
conjure animals too.
Well, he could, but he couldn't rage and conjure animals.
Think
Is
of all
there
the
a god
toads.
class in D&D?
We just made it.
Yeah, deity.
So exciting.
Adrian belongs in the clouds. He belongs in the stars.
So
People will write songs about him for eons.
I do have a roll for Adonis
Oh boy! I
and
love
for
dice.
Gudrun.
Uh-oh.
He loves dice.
Where is it at, Jesse? Here we go.
He already dropped
no.
it. Good job.
Sorry.
I need wisdom saving throws from both of you.
Oh god.
Oh
Okay.
shit! He's screwed.
I'm really good at these. Don't worry.
Oh, that's a good one.
9.
Oh Jesus.
23.
His finger falls off.
So, as your day develops, now that you're getting close to the end of your day, Adonis, you're able to avoid the effects of dealing with a cursed item, but Gudrun is not. Gudrun,
Is the ring cursed?
the orb is, and returning your
Oh,
shadow causes some complications. So, you get
The
1
transplant
point
didn't work.
of corruption, and your effect is you are now much like Helena and emanate the scent of death.
Oh my gosh.
Stinky!
This gives you
Now I look.
disadvantage on most charisma-based checks.
I already had disadvantage, so because I'm a freaking wolf. So what do I do? I just can't talk to people. This is terrible.
It's just you still can. There's really no negative effect other than your additional smell.
Wait a minute.
Roll
Oh.
3
So-
die,
so
take the lowest one.
He's got his shadow back.
He does not.
Yeah, so that was my question.
Oh,
Oh,
Not yet. You're still
Stink
you're
with
still
me.
working on it.
He
So
did
I just fucked
experiments
him up.
on me in my sleep. Little
Every-
butthole.
Every time.
No one knows that.
Yeah, you have no idea what happened or why this is happening.
That's crazy.
But every time you work on it, you're realizing there may be repercussions.
Oh god.
How do I remove corruption?
I haven't smelled them yet, so I don't know.
Good luck.
Oh wait, you have to use the orb. That's right. And then the curse. Wait, I don't know.
Here.
Good luck figuring it out. Anyways,
Thank you.
So after Helena graciously gives Gudrun the spell ring,
Wow.
off to Father Lucian's with the new scent of death. It mixes
Yep.
just horribly with the stench
Wet
coming
dog.
from Helena.
Good, you
But she
smell
had
familiar.
a mud bath.
I can't believe
Now I
like,
will walk way behind with her.
I rolled on a random table and it's what stuck. And
Oh, come on, reroll. No.
we have a theme.
I don't
we
want to
have
be
a
the
theme
reason
now.
he smells.
We stinky. Uh-oh, stinky.
I didn't want to make stinkies. Oh, I made stinky.
Let us make
Make
our
boom
way
boom.
to this fellow that they want us to see.
Alright.
So, you all make it to St. Andrew's Church. Buyo's still just like writing in his notebook, trying to make this cipher that he is frustrating. Like you could see his lip quivering as he's scribbling notes, and he finally gives up. He's so frustrated. I was just making shit up because I didn't think he was gonna. I didn't know when he was gonna be back.
What the booyo?
So you
No,
make it
to carry the 3, and then you move down to 1. God.
Why is he doing math? It's all letters.
It's not a good cipher unless it has numbers.
So you make it
break it
to
down.
St. Andrew's Church, and you push open the just massive wooden doors into this large stone church. And you push in, and you see the same chaos as earlier. There's just kids just running everywhere. There's people here now, waiting for the sermon to start eventually, and all these refugees that you've brought in, like climbing over pews and like just disrupting the whole freaking thing. And Belucian, anticipating your arrival, rushes over to you, just cheery as ever. Ah, yes, friends. Welcome back to St. Andrew's. Zoondyn has been waiting for you, and I'm very happy to introduce you. He's just helping Yeska finish up some of his altar duties.
Is there anybody else? I'm not asking Father Lucian, but is there anybody else in there that we might recognize?
Make a perception check.
Oh God.
Let's go, booyo.
Oh, that's 2 natural ones, but I get lucky.
Wow.
So did I re-roll both of them, or do I just roll 1 now?
Just roll one straight.
Yeah, what happened?
We'll just go with that. One straight roll.
When I get snake eyes and lucky, what do I?
What does this one sound like?
It still should be disadvantaged, though.
Just roll
Right.
one straight. You rolled 2
Why are
ones.
you
but-
trying to not know?
What
notice
is-
people?
If you roll a 1 again, that's
it's a
Meant
4.
to be.
We can always play
It's a
this
6 total.
Which one are you trying to look for?
for your first meeting.
I rolled 2 2s and now 2 1s. When's the double 20 gonna show up?
So
Wait a minute.
this is not what I expected. I don't have my notes. I have like a little notepad that has like a brief note of what all the music is. I'm just going through it, trying to find something that works.
Do you want something like eerie, or do you want something?
I was thinking actually something lighter. We could just have rain.
I'm really only.
I ain't get none of that.
Yeah, never mind. I'm not
Yeah.
really.
You
You would
just-
have said
Online
otherwise
band?
if it was already there.
You're looking around. You don't
Nightfalls.
really notice anyone.
That's fine.
So
I will
after-
hand Lucian 20 gold and just whisper to him very closely that I would like to speak with him later.
God, he's made of money, so now he just wants.
Just drop.
Gudrun once gave every gold in his pocket to Lucian to help because of his little
Yeah, that's
refugee
true.
situation. So
I'm appalled by the amount of people in here, so I'm going to give him a 20. There's more later, don't worry.
I'm gonna slide him a Jefferson.
I appreciate it, Gudrun. Let me check to see where Yeska's at, and we'll bring Zoondyn right over.
Okay.
So, Lucian walks back, and Nick, if you'd like to describe Zoondyn as they're walking up to this group of just terrible-looking people. Not terrible, but interesting.
We got one good-looking, better-looking person now.
I'm
So,
wearing
yes.
okay clothes.
Zoondyn
Yeah.
Dunkelberg is his last name.
Dinkelberg?
He's a 4.5. Dunkelberg. It's close to Dinkelberg, but Dunkel with a U. He's a 4.5 foot tall hill dwarf cleric. He carries around a large staff with his religious symbol at the top, which is a large circle with a purple rim and then a large black circle in the middle. And he uses that to cast powerful spells. He is very, very often smoking a long pipe that he carries. And his skin has turned like really, really red from just smoking way too much. And his hair has turned white and it's like singed at the end again from just smoking way too much. He's a very friendly guy. We'll get him more into personality as that comes about. But most importantly is that he notices the four of you guys walking in and he gets like prompted to maybe like go over and introduce himself to you guys. But instead he tries to hide behind a church pew or a column or something in the church instead.
Oh, he's shy.
Yeah, we discussed this meeting a couple times over the last few days. He's been very forthright with me. I'm not sure what he's doing. Maybe this.
Did
is,
you tell him things,
And
Lucian?
yeah, and as you're doing this, he's like around the column, just like.
Yeah.
Oh
Oh,
boy.
good.
Zoondyn, do you want to come over here and introduce yourself? Or I could do the introductions if it helps.
We don't bite, boy.
Okay, all right, okay. So then he walks out. He's a little scared. He's got his pipe smoking in the one hand, and he's got just like a hymnal in the other hand. Are you guys who they refer to as the UpDawgs?
The one and only.
Wow, that's so cool. Can I get your autographs, please?
Oh. I mean, is this gonna be used against me later, or I mean, I don't really like to be tracked. I mean,
Oh no, my buddy Gunther over at the stockyard, he mentioned that he got autographs and was showing them off to people. So I thought if the heroes are still in town, might as well also get some autographs since you're here.
you know, I like your attitude. Hell yeah, let's go. And what I scribbled down is not legible. It's not common, and it looks awful. It's probably pretty offensive, to be honest.
It's probably
I'm
If you
a
can imagine
doctor's handwriting.
what rubbing shit on a page would look like, it's that, but ink.
I'm too excited to even notice what you
I'm
wrote.
gonna write a giant G, just G.
So the very enthusiastic one, his name is Adonis. Do you want to describe what he sees as you're writing your shit on a page full of ink?
Oh, okay. Man, haven't done this in a while. Hashtag, what does Adonis look like? Well, he just got some new clothes, so he's actually feeling pretty good about himself. He just got some new traveler's clothes. You know, he's got a dark cloak, and he doesn't have holes in anything anymore. So it's, but his hair is still a mess. It's very long, brown hair. You know, kind of like this, but you know, it's fine. It's whatever. And he's
Jeez.
always got this like dark orb on him. He doesn't usually put it away. It's this dark orb with some like, I don't know, gray, like dark gray swirls kind of going around in it. And he's just, yeah, he's a skinnier guy, but you know, he might be farm strong. You can't really tell by looking at him, but he's just this little guy, you know.
He also
How
has
old
great
he
looking
look?
skin.
He has great skin,
Oh, let me write that down.
especially after that mud bath that we just had.
Great
That was,
skin.
great skin.
Adonis is a human.
I am human. I did not say, but I am. Hello.
All right.
Then,
And that is it.
the only other one who has spoken to you thus far is Gudrun. I know his looks may be a little intimidating, but he actually has a good heart. And if Gudrun,
Yeah,
you'd like to...
I heard earlier. Is he a wolf? Is that right?
Partially.
So Gudrun is this 6'2", 284-pound half orc. Okay, you know
right.
he stands pretty tall. He's got a wide shoulders, but body just kind of like riddled with scars. He's just a big muscular fighting machine. But so like now he's completely covered head to toe in gray fur. And his mouth is elongated into like a snout, and you have like fangs, you know, sticking out a little bit. I have giant, large talons. They're very dangerous talons. And then
Like
he's
a
got
bird?
large talons, yes. And then so
So
then peeking out from my, I have a hooded cloak that I wear. You know, just kind of like a little bit of something on my shoulder here, purple eyes, but
They're
you know,
beautiful.
patches of black along where my hair used to be black, but you know, but mostly gray for, you know, just kind of a big, scary, smelly half orc wolf.
Is your shoulder thing like Cloud's like shoulder?
Yeah,
like,
basically,
armor?
yeah.
Yeah, it's just a couple nuts.
Yeah, nuts and
Yeah.
bolts.
Bolts and bolts. Yeah.
Yeah, a couple little spikes, you know, nothing too, just for show. I don't wear a shirt.
Right.
I just like
Yeah, I actually was going to
pants.
ask about clothing. What do you do?
pants, boots, cloak with a shoulder thing, and then just that's it.
All right.
Sometimes he hangs
I'm
down.
trying not to imagine you as a furry, but that's pretty much what's in my head right now. So hopefully that goes away real soon. Yeah,
Oh, no.
I'm really hoping that goes away.
Um,
I'm trying to think more like
Profile picture.
Wolf from Star Fox, but it's just yeah.
He's just like that. Both
I'm a little too wild. It's not good.
he knows there's a zipper on the back.
Oh no.
I hope there's a zipper on the back.
well, additionally, we have Buyo. This is only the second time I've seen him in this state. He doesn't exactly look well currently, but
Nope. So I'm
on a new diet.
on a new diet.
Adkins.
On a just shy of 3.5 feet tall halfling. I'm wearing black leather boots, tan pants, black jerkin or what have you, black glove on my right hand, and a mask from like nose up over my head, black mask. And my skin is pale white at this point, and my eyes look very, very tired. They're very bloodshot.
Okay.
And I've got a rapier over one shoulder for my right hand, and I've got a fiddle case hanging over the other shoulder.
Right on.
And
I'm
I'm
about
not signing this
Somewhere
book.
like okay, fair enough. I'm imagining somewhere between like Frodo Baggins and Zorro, which is really a weird combination, but that works.
That's what it is.
Definitely more of a Princess Bride feel.
I was also thinking that, yeah, Leslie or whatever. But
Yeah, but
Wesley.
you'll notice Wesley was good.
but still, a Hobbit. Kind of weird.
Yeah.
And finally, we have the compassionate Helena.
Hi,
Aw.
I'm Elena. And I'll sign your book. And she signs whatever you got with you know. She
Yeah, it's like a
signs nice.
hymnal from like just one of the pews.
Yeah. She just writes it. It's nothing special. It's not smear shit like Adonis. It's not a big G. It's
Look.
just, her name. And Helena's 6 foot tall, 110 pounds, very tall, very skinny. Female human standing before you. She has kind of leathery robes. They're all swampy and gross. She's very pale, with a greenish tint to her skin. She has red hair, deep dark red eyes, sharp features, and she's happy. She's
Did you say sharp features or shark features?
Sharp. No, I know it can get confusing with the wolf guy.
I really did hear shark features. I was like, wait,
No,
I
sharp.
wouldn't ask, but this is D&D, so okay. Cool.
No, very gaunt. Yeah.
Very gaunt.
Yeah, just a dorsal fin, and yeah, okay.
That's about it. Every once in a while, you might see a fat rat poke out of her pocket. Don't pay him any attention. And maybe you'll hear a toad croak in her pocket. Also, don't worry, it's moist.
And
At least you haven't stolen a cat recently.
Don't worry, it's moist. Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
the toad.
That's fine. Oh, the toad's name is moist.
No,
Okay.
his name's.
I mean, I'm confused.
I'm glad you asked. His name's actually Herbert. Don't worry, he has great living conditions.
Occasionally, you might see a centipede run across her face, or her hair just covered in beetles or flies.
That's normal.
How old is Helena?
Well, since you're asking, late never tells.
She's
Oh
very
yeah,
young.
I guess none of us really said.
I was gonna say, yeah. I guess I just
Yeah.
need like a general. Like, is she
I'm
old?
17,
is she young?
I think.
Everyone's very young, and then there's Buyo.
Yeah, I'm still going through some things, so
We'll go
17,
something like
yeah.
puberty.
Oh, Helena's the
17
second
years old.
oldest then. She's 18.
I'm a late bloomer. Okay. My mom said any day now. Shut up.
How old's Buyo? He's like 35. This creepy old short dude just following us around.
Yeah, basically, at this point.
I remember whenever you
He's like
found
late
out, you're
20s.
like, I thought you were a voice of reason, and you're 17.
Oh, shit.
I've been listening to you. No.
Well, not that you should be listening to me, but I am 113 years old, so hopefully I bring a little
Wow.
bit of years
Dude,
to
we
the
have an
equation.
old guy. My God.
Yeah.
That's like 100 years older than Adonis.
104. Come on.
But for a dwarf,
You're 9?
not that old. Relatively young. Try.
Well,
I didn't-
it's nice meeting you,
didn't get a
Zoondyn. Wow, it's really hard not to call you Zoondy.
You can call me Zundi if you want, but only no. Actually, everybody can if you want.
Oh,
But-
thank goodness.
But yeah, no, I've heard about your grand adventures and saving this here church from vampires, and I just would love to thank you for all of your many wonderful deeds in town.
So what are you doing here? Also, we do a lot of great things, by the way. I'm glad you mentioned it and heard of it.
Yeah.
The
But
best.
yeah, I mean, someone like me, just being able to talk to guys like you, like it's just really it's a great day for me at least. So just remember that.
Well, I feel compelled to ask, what do you want out of life? Just tell us everything. What's next for Zoondyn?
Well, man, I'm just so glad you guys are interested in a schmuck like me. But I really have been searching after these werewolves. They've been attacking children and stealing them and taking them into the woods. And I have known some of these children, and they have been great friends of mine. And well, I'd like to save them and hopefully save children in the future. But I hear it's happening even in this town.
You've piqued my interest, Zoondyn.
We may
Where
have
are you?
seen some.
Where are you from?
I am from. That's a good question.
Or where are these children being taken from by the werewolf?
Well, it's all around the Paul Pass, the main area. They get taken there, and they go into the woods, and then you never hear from them again.
I'm thinking this could be related possibly to the business we just shut down.
Yeah, do we know anything about the Paul Pass, Jesse?
Gudrun. Yeah, okay. Gudrun would know, being from the Alaris Mountains of the Paul Pass.
Okay.
Adonis, you just lived northeast of there. I'm sure you've read about it, heard about it. You would have never been there, but Gudrun would have experienced it. Helena is too far south.
I'd give Gudrun the first chance to speak at it then. If he wants.
Paul Pass. Yes, I'm familiar. But Zoondyn, this is, as far as I can tell, very far away from here. Are you aware where you even are? How did you come to be here?
I was looking for the Paul Pass to try and figure out all I could, and I got very little information before I was surrounded by this great dense mist where I lost myself for weeks on end, and eventually I kind of came to my senses and found the town here, and that's been pretty recently, and very recently settled in and all of these things. But my memory is only very recently come back about these children and the Paul Pass, and I don't even know how long it's been.
Should we tell him?
We have a lot. We have a lot to tell you.
Tell me what?
You might want to sit down.
Yes, Zoondyn, you are but a plaything, just as all of us. We were all brought here in the mist for one man's entertainment.
Oh,
and then I look around,
and I bare my teeth as saying the name, disgusting name.
You see, as we've discovered, I believe all of us are from round about the same area, but we've all been brought here by this man named Strahd, and he's just toying with us, seeing how far he can push us to our limits, throwing at us every fearful, terrible beast he can, all for the pleasure of seeing if we can make it in these terrible lands known as Barovia.
Wow, that's terrible. So none of you guys are from here either?
Nope.
No.
Although I was born again here. But I wouldn't call it home.
Born again.
We actually have never really spoken about where we're all from specifically, but I'm from Caligotera, as obviously you are, looking for the Paul Pass, but I'm from the village of Profugus, and I spend most of my days before here in the Alaris Mountains.
So you got trapped here as well, and are you guys trying to escape, or are you trying to stay here and do stuff?
Well,
Go
I
ahead,
definitely
Adonis.
don't want to be here. And if we do stay here, I definitely don't want to leave it the way it is. It's pretty. I'm gonna say it's shitty. It sucks. Every bit of it, terrible.
Oh, you
It rains all the
can't think like
time.
that. You need to light a candle in the darkest of times.
Zoondyn, how many days in a row have your socks been wet?
Oh,
That touched me on such a personal level. I can't even. I used to carry like several pairs of socks in my book bag in college. Like, wet socks is my least favorite thing in the whole world. You just touched me on such a personal level.
Jeez.
So if you can imagine that, that's kind of the state of things.
That's all.
Just
But yeah, I mean,
imagine.
I under. Go ahead.
Oh, this place is terrible, Zoondyn. As Adonis said, it's very shitty. We just got back from a windmill that my friend here, Buyo, is the owner of. And you know what we did to that windmill? We burned it. We burned it to the ground. Do you know why? Because inside was a vile woman that was taking children, luring them into her homes, grinding them up, and making them into pies. Does that sound like a fun place to you? And then I just storm out of the room. Light a candle. Light a candle's gonna do nothing. And then I just leave.
Oh man,
Oh, that was beautiful. That was beautiful.
I don't mean to
that was
laugh.
like the D&D equivalent of like take your thoughts and prayers and shove it.
Oh,
Great.
I'm not mad.
Yeah, I mean, watching
I'm just frustrated with the situation because this place sucks. And I'm being reminded that we're not from here.
So as you can see, Zoondyn, yeah, we're trying to get back home.
Okay, yeah, and tempers seem a little high right now, but that's all right. Nothing that a little maybe sing a little kumbaya here, guys. Calm down a little bit. And I try to hold hands with everybody and sing kumbaya.
I immediately scooch over to where Helena is.
Kumbaya, my lord.
Dante, you gonna join in?
Yeah, I was gonna say, is there anybody else singing along?
It's very hard to sing along on Discord.
Right, I'm just asking and not requesting.
I will mumble some things. It's not kumbaya, but it's definitely mumbling.
All right.
Helena's feeling it. She needs
Yeah.
this positivity in her life.
But
The last source of
What
what
was
happened
it?
to the last source of positivity, Helena?
Helena's having PTSD now.
Sorry, I didn't mean
She's
to
singing
trigger
along
her.
with it with a 1,000-yard stare.
I didn't mean to trigger
could
her.
you? I would just ask that the four of us huddle up as Zoondyn. Well, can we have a moment, just a minute to talk about some stuff? And then I'll just be like, all right, gang, huddle up. Here we go. We got our arms up. We got on each other's shoulders. At least mine are on two people's shoulders. I don't know if you guys are doing it.
You touching me?
Yeah, I'm touching it.
For the record,
I
Zoondyn
can
is
only
still
reach up
singing.
to your butt.
Well, yeah, one arm's way down for Puyo. It's okay. Actually, I'll cast Bio Conjuration, make a step stool for him. Here we go. Hands on his shoulder. All right.
all right. True huddle.
So what do we do with this guy? Do we hang out with him? I mean, he seems all right, but what are we doing?
He seems pretty odd. I mean, asking for autographs, singing Kumbaya, lighting fucking candles. I mean, it looks like he could be a formidable warrior of sorts, but he also looks kind of
He
skittish.
definitely has a holy symbol, and if I know anything about holy symbol people, they like to heal folk, and we get hurt a lot.
As a man of magic, and I'll look at my pinky, I know a magic user when I see one. And I think Adonis may be right.
God damn it.
Going straight to his head.
Sorry, I shouldn't
So
say that in
then-
church.
I mean, I guess we haven't decided where we're going next, but wherever we go, maybe we should take this guy.
Yeah, I would like to keep him along. I need his positive energy, but Buyo, is his happiness rubbing the wrong way? Or is this could be an issue?
No, some happiness could do us all a little good if we can if I can manage to keep an open mind,
He looks like he's got
we'll,
some good
we'll
blood
give
at
it
the
a
very
trial
least.
run.
End of the day, more blood for all, right? You know, it's
Yeah.
free blood.
Let's
At the-
put it up
at the
to
end
a
of the
vote.
day, yeah.
Let's all vote. I'm in. I'm all for Zoondyn.
All right, Zoondyn on 3. 1, 2, 3, Zoondyn.
Mr. Dunkelberg.
Just Mr. Dunkelberg, yeah. Right.
Right.
Dunkel,
his
is it
dad.
Dukel or Dunkel?
Dunkel.
Dunkel.
He has it
Dunkel.
written.
Why
in
did
Discord.
I forgot the N.
Z-Dunk.
I just put Dukel.
Z dunks.
Fucking
And yeah, as you guys are coming out of your little huddle there, I've moved on to the next song, which is indeed "This Little Light of Mine." And, and right when you get out, I'm like taking a collections basket. And I'm going right up to you, Gudrun, and I'm like, hide it under a bushel. No, I'm gonna let it shine.
I cast light on a bag of sand that I got, and I was like, "Oh, my dad loved this one." And just sing along with Zoondyn.
I'll give him 5 gold, or the collections basket 5 gold, and pay him no mind.
I'd like to mention that Lucian walked away a long time ago. I just want that. I just want I want that to be very known. Yeah, there's like a bunch of kids running around. He's got things to do. His once peaceful life is now very hectic. But for the better. He's not upset. I'm just pointing out facts.
Yeah. No, yeah, okay.
I'm still gonna try to flag him down. I gave him money for a reason.
It's still peaceful with quotes because he lives in Vallaki. But
Sure.
But
Zoondyn, are you ready to put your life on the line for this mysterious place?
Yeah.
To do
He was
good,
still singing.
or sometimes something
So-
near good, but you're not really sure.
Yeah, he was still singing when you said that, so he kind of stops and he's just like, "Yeah, let's fucking do it."
I'm getting to like this guy.
We're gonna have to teach him some new songs.
I love New Stepdad.
New stepdad.
Yeah, I lost
Not
my
getting a
old
bit,
one.
very
Long
dad
story.
vibe from this man.
I'm gonna break
Zoom-
off
Zoom
a
dad.
Guys, well,
and find Lucian.
well, I know you guys called yourselves the UpDawgs, and you know I wouldn't want to step on that in any way, and you know I won't consider myself like an UpDawg like you guys, but I was thinking maybe like in the future if like people asked hey is this guy also an UpDawg, you could be like yeah we know Zoondyn, he's also an UpDawg like us. That would be really.
For right now, we will consider you an up pup and nothing more.
Oh, okay. All right.
Shall earn the
I'll
rank of
take
dog.
that. I'll take that. That's one step closer than I was before. So there we go.
I feel like Jesse is fighting back the urge to say dog check and then make some Browns fan noises and then,
I haven't even thought about the Browns once, which is crazy for me, considering I'm wearing my Browns hat.
true.
Go Browns.
But
I like to hide my love for Cleveland sports because the ridicule that it brings. So please keep that
Yeah, we want viewers
on a
We want
DL.
viewers for this show, okay? We want people to listen to this.
They're just gonna make fun of us.
We can't talk about Cleveland.
You know what? I'm bringing Helen into it. Helena's a Browns fan too.
Yeah, we got my Indians blanket that's been behind me for a long time.
I lived closer to Cleveland than probably all of you, so I guess I'm Cleveland's fan by all accounts now. Are you
No.
Lakewood?
Just
No?
We're in
I'm
Barovia.
Cleveland.
Barovia is pretty close to Cleveland. It fucking sucks.
Yeah, it sucks just as much, so...
Yeah, it's
You
great in
see the sun
Barovia, but
almost
not nearly
3
as
times a
Cleveland.
year.
Right?
It rains
Yeah.
about the same in Barovia
Yeah.
as it does in Cleveland.
Really?
So we have acid rain, huh?
Yep.
Perfect for this. That
Anyways, this got
okay,
derailed.
yeah.
Dr.
Yeah,
Sorry.
Bavaria. We're not Detroit.
Dog check.
Hey, at least we're not Detroit.
That's true.
Right.
Cue video. Okay, video.
We're not Detroit.
Um.
So Gudrun, you break off to find Lucian. You all can continue your conversation, whatever.
Yeah, we'll continue to sing songs with Zoondyn and get to know him a little better. Gudrun can
I
go do
might
his
talk
thing.
to
No,
Zoondyn
no. We
about
need
the
different songs.
Zoondyn, you mentioned the kids and the getting lost and taken by wolves. Coincidentally, even though that was in a totally different land, when we were coming into town last night, we found some wolf tracks leading into the woods with some cart tracks. And, it may not be the kids you want to save, but, there might be something there if you want to go check it out with us.
Helena, don't derail us from our other quests, our other
really?
20,000 quests.
Well, you know what we
Power
clerics like to say: a good kid is a good kid, and we need to save all of them.
Yeah, maybe you should sleep at the inn with us.
Oh my god. Whew. Sorry, that line was
I
very
gotta
deep.
go lie down. All right, session over. Thanks for watching, guys.
Sounds like he's in, guys.
Yeah, thanks for inviting me into the group. This has been great. I appreciate everything.
Yeah.
I'll go now. My laptop now.
It didn't have to
but
go
yeah,
there.
no,
Like,
let's.
I kept a straight
I'm all
face.
about
We all
saving the
could have just
children.
kept a straight face and just pushed
Yeah,
through
but then I
it.
looked up at Seth, and Seth was like hands on the face. He was going. He was. Anyway.
Wow, no.
All right, we're
But
taking
that being said, yeah. Oh, we're taking
I'm good.
great.
we're taking a 5-minute recess before I get to Father Lucian's conversation with Gudrun. I need a
I do have
5
to pee.
I need a 5-minute
Oh.
recess.
Oh,
God damn it.
That's awesome.
All right. We should get back into this.
Let's do it.
Gudrun, you wave down Lucian.
Lucian, is there somewhere private we could chat?
There are very few private areas in this church, but we can go into my private chambers.
Please.
So,
The funk music.
okay. I kind of feel like I have to, because I feel like this is gonna be dark or
Honestly,
serious.
it's hilarious.
So this needs to be playing in the background. So while you're all singing Kumbaya and changing it to a bunch of different stuff, and now Adonis is dancing.
We're doing ferals. I'm happy right now, just so you know.
What troubles you, Gudrun? How may I help?
Well, first, I just wanted to check in, say how concerned I am for, my condition. I find myself with these bouts of rage, which is normal, but sometimes I become feral and can't help but attack those that look threatening, and Buyo is constantly thirsting for the blood of others, and Helena is just kind of gross. And have you made any headway with the cure?
Well, unfortunately, ever since I lost contact with Ismark, those experiments and, I guess, attempts to find a cure kinda ended with him.
Which leads me to my next point. Why did Ismark and Irina leave? I do not remember much of that night. I was very weak. My strength was drawn from me. I was near death, but I remember awaking. I saw you. There was Buyo and Ismark, and all of a sudden, when I came to, they were gone. Why would they just abandon us when we were on this quest together?
Well, as I told Adonis, Buyo had convinced Irina that she needed to skip town, and Ismark, being her protector, decided to leave town. They came back quite a few hours later, Apparently, halfway on their journey, Irina had lost the urge to need to go to Kresk. So they returned, gathered a few more things, and I've only seen them once since that night. I couldn't tell you where they are, or where they're going, or what they're doing, but they've been missing ever since Irina got sent away.
So, me talking to Jesse, not to Lucian, do I know that this is Buyo's, like, of course I know, Ryan, but does Gudrun know that this is definitely his suggest spell? Because I've seen him use it before.
Well, even Lucian knows it at this point, so yeah. It's fairly clear.
I'm pissed then. Gudrun is pissed.
Maybe not even a spell, but at least he was persuasive enough. I don't know if you can't narrow it down to a spell or not, but he was persuasive enough to get them to leave.
Okay.
Whether she wanted to or not.
I have a bone to pick with Buyo, but rest assured, Father, it will not happen in these walls. And thank you for your time. And then I will take my leave. As soon as I get back to the group, I'm just gonna look at Buyo like
a disappointed father.
just mad, just super fuming. Like I'm pretty angry right now because I'm just like, why would you do that? Like I know
we're gonna need some
our main
kumbaya.
task. So I'm very upset. Very upset.
I'm still singing "This Little Light of Mine," so I don't know.
Do I feel the energy being directed my way? I'm probably not.
I'm gonna sit in a pew and just stare at Buyo. Just.
I mean, it's.
Uh-oh.
He's not exactly hiding it, so.
I can feel the energy.
I'm gonna actually walk up and insert myself in between these two, and just say, "Hey guys, what seems to be the trouble here?"
Who are you directing them towards?
Zoondyn,
Both of you.
I made a promise that this would not become a.
You guys, no. You just seem grumpy. That's all. Just let's be nice and talk this out.
Oh God.
Not within these walls.
How?
I do
not within these walls.
I do not want these children to see what could come of this, and I just leave. I'm gonna exit the church.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how mad do you feel?
Probably an 8.
Fuck.
At just Buyo or both Buyo and Adonis, because he didn't say anything.
I'm a little upset with Adonis, just a little bit, but I also understand that Adonis is just awkward and probably didn't want to start crap. So, but I am probably an 8 at Buyo and a 5 at Adonis. I feel betrayed.
Aww.
So
I'll go get him.
I'm gonna go chop a tree or something.
I'm gonna go find Gudrun.
I'm gonna put a shoulder on Buyo and say, "Boy, he seems pretty upset. Do you have any idea why?"
No, I have no idea why he'd be so upset with me. He went and talked.
Well, either way,
and comes out fuming angry. I have no idea.
Yeah. Does he have anything that he likes to eat? Do you know, like any favorite snacks or anything like that?
Any
He's gone off searching for wild roots and berries and such. I think he's fond of those sorts of things.
Oh, well, you know what you should do, and don't tell him that I gave you this idea, but what you should do is you should get him a whole bunch of nice berries and just like a gift basket. You should get him a nice gift basket.
You know, that sounds like a great idea.
All right. Did you want some help in assembling the gift basket?
Oh,
No.
God.
Okay.
No.
You know where I'll be if you do need any help.
All right,
God.
Zoondyn.
Okay, great.
It was a good idea, though. I'll definitely take that to heart.
And I'm just gonna stand up and smile from ear to ear and just let out a really happy sigh. I'm pretty sure that Nick is pretty sure that Boyo is not taking this advice at all, but Zoondy is very proud that he was able to convince Boyo to create a gift basket.
I would like to suggest to the group that, hey y'all, why don't we go back to the inn, have a little drink or two, and suggest, that we go back to the inn, have a drink or two, and just, talk things over from here
Gudrun's
on
out
out.
chopping trees.
Yeah, that would be to Buyo and Zoondyn only, as Gudrun's finding a tree and Helena's chasing after him.
Well,
Gudrun, no!
I mean,
I'm
the other
down
people
for
are
a
doing
drink
this,
of the
I'm
water.
sure, eventually. So why don't we just go and hang out and wait for them over a drink?
Well, I'll never turn down alcohol. That sounds awesome.
I only just discovered it.
Really? Wait, how old are you?
I'm almost 18.
Too
Oh.
old.
Well, about time to try that.
If he's counting his age in fractions, he's too young for you.
Damn it, Tim.
He's
Damn it, Tim.
Wait. Half my age plus 7. Yeah, you're too young.
He gets it.
So Helena, you go running out of these giant church doors, and like about 45 feet out in the distance, just with his battle axe currently, Gudrun is just slamming into a tree. It's not a very thick conifer, and it's about to come down already.
Gudrun, no, you dull your axe.
And I just not listening.
I catch up and I say, Gudrun, what's going on? Come on, man.
I suspect we have been lied to.
We get lied to every day, Gudrun.
By one of our own, Helena. I do not know why. I do not know for what reason. But Buyo is the cause of Ismark and Irina leaving.
Aww. Well, I hope not, but...
He sent them off. He convinced Irina, one way or another, that she needed to leave. And Ismark, with his good-natured heart and overprotectiveness, went with her.
Well... That does seem like something Buyo would do. But you have to remember, before they left, Ismark had his, knees or something in Buyo's neck. It seemed pretty tense. I can see where Buyo's coming from. He might have just felt threatened and needed to be safe.
That's true.
Try to see things from his perspective.
That he was thirsting on an innocent victim in front of everyone, and then he was stopped?
It was a dead body, to be fair.
I suppose he did need to fulfill his thirst, but...
Dead bodies don't need blood anymore, Gudrun.
I'm just gonna turn and keep chopping and sigh.
Hey, I know this can be frustrating.
No, he's not smart.
I'm frustrated too. Do you want to chop down some trees together? We can work through this together.
For now.
You're stealing my only friend.
Good.
Well, I mean, so in my head, I'm hearing what he's saying, and it's all making sense, and I'm all about getting the job done. I'm sorry, yes, she. I'm all about getting the job done, but the fact remains that Irina, who is an obsession of Strahd, was just sent unprotected with just her brother, so I'm still kind of upset.
Maybe we should talk to Buyo about it, but if you want to talk to me, let's just chop down some trees for a while. And let this pass by.
Gudrun,
And I'm gonna go ahead.
Chop.
I'm gonna wild shape into a beaver. And start chopping down trees with him.
I love it.
An emotional support beaver.
I just didn't see it. I just didn't see it coming. I just didn't see it.
There's beavers in the swamp.
I'm sitting here
appropriate
thinking.
use of wild shape.
I'm like, what is Helena gonna chop a tree down with? I'm thinking
DM
some kind of primal savagery, like your claws are getting long. No.
No, I don't copy.
DM,
Beaver.
can I propose that Helena gets the first inspiration ever just because
For the beaver, please.
good use of wild shape?
You know what? Yeah. You
Give
can
the people what they want.
You can mark a point
the
of
people what they want.
mark a point of inspiration and just remind me next time you fail something that you really want to be successful or you're in combat, and I'll just I'll let you roll
Yay.
again.
Because just by judging by your hands or face and hands,
It was pretty good. Beaver.
I just didn't see.
I just have this scene, like, the camera zooms, like, in on this conversation, and then the tent, like, it's less tense as we go on, and then it pans out of just the church. I start chopping, and then a giant woman just shrinks to a beaver, and then we just chop trees.
It's not like
But can we also have the heartfelt moment where they like lock eyes with each other, Beaver and
beaver eyes?
and upset Wolfman?
Both smelling terrible in the courtyard. of the church.
Slap my tail
Flowers
in camaraderie on the ground.
Pat him on the back with
slapping
your
that
tail.
So how long does this festivity go on before you make your way back to the inn?
Pretty much after every tree, I want to look at Gudrun to see, kind of gauge his reaction.
I'll
See how
probably
he's
just
feeling.
cut down 2 trees and be done.
So
I've leveled down from an 8 to a 5.
Oh, thank goodness.
Well,
Oh.
I'll say with Gudrun's rage, it only takes about 30 minutes to cut down 2 trees.
Good. Well, I'll beaver with him for a while then.
And you all finally meet back. Adonis, Buyo, and new Zoondyn. Zoondyn, you're already familiar with Erwin. You've been around and you've actually helped him out once or twice, and he only has good things to say about you actually as you come in. Ah, yes, Zoondyn, UpDawgs, it's a pleasure to see you back. I actually just recently offered Zoondyn a place to stay himself. He's been quite helpful around here, and Lucian actually suggested it. Seeing as he doesn't have the extra
really?
space.
Oh, yeah. That guy's full of kids.
Yeah, anyway.
Who is this we're talking to? I'm sorry, Jesse.
Erwin is the...
This is Erwin. Okay, we're good.
He's a proprietor of the Blue Water Inn.
Yeah. Yeah, we got it.
Blue water.
Like I mentioned, Zoondyn, drinks are free if you're friends of our valued UpDawgs.
Yeah, so sorry, I'm late on the uptake here, but I'm gonna give him a giant hug, and then kind of take a step back and say, "Hey, how you been? Oh, it's great to see you." And then give him another hug. Just very, very excited to see
I don't
him.
know about this guy.
I do always forget how affectionate you are. I do appreciate it though. It's very
Odd.
It is odd, but refreshing.
And I was whispering at John.
Oh, sorry. It's very refreshing compared to what is normal around here.
Well, Erwin, I'm just so excited. It's just a great day to be alive. Do you smell that by any chance?
I don't.
You don't smell that?
Oh, I know where this is going. Oh,
Please-
exactly where this is going.
Please enlighten me.
Hey, you got the UpDawgs behind you.
What?
Yeah, the UpDawgs behind you. You don't know about the UpDawgs?
What's up, dog?
Hey, not much. What's up for you?
The whole bar goes
Hey!
wild. Everyone throws a beer in the air.
Standing
I
ovation.
shit myself. I actually shit my.
It only killed me a little to play along. I
figured you caught on right away, but you would play along anyway just to be nice, which made me want to do it more, to be honest with you.
I shut down Ryan's attempt to do it, or Gudrun's, because it was during a super serious moment. But I didn't really have a reason to shut this one down, so I just
Oh man.
I pushed through.
No, I deserved the shutdown.
I'm glad Zoondyn's already
Okay.
presenting more positive opportunities here in this game.
But to be honest, Strahd's pretty fucking. He's smart. He's a smart dude. So I
He
mean,
would've
He knows what the
he'd be
UpDawgs
like-
are.
He's not gonna be like, "What's up, dogs?" He's used that line before, so
That's fair. That's super fair.
He's been around the block.
yeah. I just like nudge Booyo a little bit and be like, "What the fuck is this? What the hell is going on?"
And yeah, I'm like
in
following
with
Erwin in with like an arm around him. Already got a beer in my hand, and I'm offering a drink to anybody I see, including the UpDawgs, and just trying to party pretty hard.
I mean, I take the drink, but you know.
I'll just take one smallish glass of Grape Smash number 3, or if that's not there, the other one.
They're both still
But, like,
available.
His like Zoondyn's like to Booyo, I'm like, you know, Zoondyn's optimism. I kind of hate it more than you're like wanting to suck blood. I'm just gonna be honest.
Wow.
Yes.
I didn't start off wanting to suck blood either. He's starting off on a pretty negative foot here. It's
mean, not to say that I
unnatural
don't
to
want
be
him
this
around,
positive
but-
in this dreary of a land.
Right? Jeez. I mean, God, you know, me and you might start seeing eye to eye. Jeez.
Boy, do I hope so, Adonis. I feel like I'm gonna need all the help I can get here pretty soon.
True.
I feel like before things get out of hand, I was just trying to have a very simple conversation. It's very easy to fall into Zoondyn's trap and parade around and give away free drinks, but
This little light of mine.
Yeah, I'm singing that half drunkenly at this point.
I did want to mention something. Maybe it means something, maybe it means nothing at all. But there have been rumors around town of people choosing to overthrow the Baron. Now,
Oh.
I will say, we don't exactly have the most... How do I want to phrase this? We don't have the most go-getters here in Valachi, and I'm thinking this is a small group that may just be spreading rumors, and personally I don't see much coming to fruition from this, just based off of past experiences and hearing frustrations with the Baron before. But
Well, Erwin, who is it, might I ask, that you heard this from,
I've heard it
or that you
from-
heard talking about it?
I've heard through hushed whispers just in the tap room here, patrons, regular people of the town. I've heard maybe 5 or 6 even bring it up in separate conversations. This isn't just one group of 5 or 6. The rumor is definitely spreading. Like I said, I don't think anyone here really wants to see anybody be harmed, and I really think it is just a rumor, but just something to be aware of. If there's any more vision on it, I'll be sure to tell you. But
I have one question. Does it really affect you?
affect me personally, no. I don't want to see anyone run out of their home or harmed. There was
No,
jokes.
yeah.
there's
Right,
just
but
jokes of tarring and feathering, and it's just not something
Listen.
I feel great about.
the world is gonna change around you, Erwin. There's nothing you can really do about it. You just keep the drinks flowing, and we'll help you with that. Get those gems, and keep the drinks flowing, and the world will change how it changes.
Well, I have 2 points. One, I've already lost Adonis. There will be no productive conversation with him after this point.
Oh.
2, it is very hard to keep
Okay.
drinks flowing with. You just seem like you're enjoying yourself. That's all.
Well, yeah, maybe I've had one drinks, and maybe I feel great. First off, I feel great.
Adonis,
but
it's no disrespect.
Yeah.
Just at some point, it becomes very hard to have a productive conversation. I've been there as
Oh.
well. I'm not judging.
Okay.
But my next point is, it'll be very hard for me to continue to pour drinks.
Yeah.
The longer the winery doesn't have the gems.
And that's why we're gonna get those gems, man. We're just gonna get them.
Is he
I just
gonna,
hold up a hand to Adonis.
is he gonna remember this in the morning?
We're gonna get those gems, Erwin. Adonis, don't leave me
Hell
hanging.
yeah. Hell yeah.
And at this point, Helena, are you still a beaver, or are you coming back as Helena?
Are you still a beaver?
I have to ask.
Yeah, that's what I'm laughing at. Are you still
you honestly have to ask.
You're muted.
You're muted,
my man.
Aw.
Yeah, I'm still a beaver. It was only a half hour to dig the tree or cut down the trees, so
So
yeah,
can-
still a beaver.
Can
But you guys
Gudrun...
Gudrun has to carry me.
I was gonna say, can
Yeah.
Gudrun come in like carrying you?
Yes, carrying a beaver, and I'm gonna sit down at the bar and just put the beaver on the bar, aka Helena.
Mhm.
I will have a drink and just kind of sit there thinking
Did
while
you
I'm
keep-
listening to this.
Did you keep any features that would give away Helena? Like, I know your crocodile has its thing.
It's probably a reddish beaver.
Yeah.
Being privy to your antics, Helena, I assume this is Helena, Gudrun?
Yes,
Helena slaps
Yes.
her beaver tail on the bar.
absolutely.
Well,
And I'm gonna dribble a little beer onto the mouth region. See if she drinks it.
We're not waterfalling. One slap.
Is that 1 slap for no, 2 for yes?
Wait.
Anyways, it's much easier to at least converse with you in this form than the reptile you were in before. But I'm glad to see both of you here and safe.
Glad to be here.
Well, as always, the wine's on me. Your rooms are still available. I did offer Zoondyn a room, and there's still only the 3 available. So, however you 5 want to divide up the 3 rooms, that is up to you, but I expect you to keep my word intact.
Okay.
Beaver Helena's just staring at Gudrun / Buyo / anybody because
I
Helena isn't up to
suggest
sharing her room.
all the boys all in one room. Boys' room.
I think we have
Adonis is
Gudrun and
fucking
Buyo
drunk.
share a room.
He's drunk as hell. It's been 1.5 drinks.
I'm not sharing with
Zoondyn.
Buyo. I will sleep outside before I
Zoondyn.
share with Buyo tonight. Tonight.
I mean, there's a third room, so like Adonis says, everyone same room, and then Helena's in one room, so there's another room that you can escape to.
Zoondyn is pretty trashed. He's kind of out on I would say the dance floor, but it's not really a dance floor. It's just a regular bar floor that he's trying to turn into
It's
a dance
just
floor.
a square
By
that he's
itself.
made out of tables.
Yeah, so really like not
Yeah.
a dance floor. But
There's
he's
no
out there going-
bard. It's just going.
Yeah, it's just going. He's trying to sing, make it happen, but yeah, he's just partying. There's rooms or there's like space in his room if you guys ask, but he's too trash to really worry about where you guys are sleeping later.
Funny enough, he actually hears the music we're all listening to in his head as he's boogieing.
At some point, we all get on the same wavelength and just start.
Oh yeah.
Also,
Me,
at some point,
Buyo, Zoondyn
Zoondyn picks
are
up
just-
Helena as a beaver and starts dancing with her.
She's about to turn into a crocodile.
Oh yeah, you have another wild shape left, don't you?
And then puts her back on the counter as soon as he gets a weird look from her.
Yeah, she's getting one slap every once in a while.
Yeah, all she does is slap her tail.
I slap.
She's
Yeah.
only got about an hour in the bar as a beaver.
But yeah, I'm definitely not going to a room alone. So whatever has the
Oh, baby.
largest amount of boys in it, you know Adonis is gonna be there. Keep the party
All right.
flowing. Keep the party going. You know how it is.
Yeah, I think I would probably go up to a room. Just go up to a room. Probably first of everybody.
Well, Gudrun, who
Oh, yeah,
does
you're
not
still pissed.
partake in the revelry, and I know we
And I'm
glossed
keeping
over
a
it.
low profile too. I'm not getting out of control.
Literally.
We can say
I've had almost 2 up to this point, so you
at the
know.
end of the day, you were able to retrieve Wolfsbane. You were able to get your silvered sword since you already paid. Like I said, your gem was already destroyed. But Gudrun, without partaking in all the revelry, kind of drinks alone with Helena when she's not being thrown around by Zoondyn. And then
Throwing around is strong language, just
Or-
dancing with.
swinging around.
Groping my poor
Yeah.
beaver form.
Oh.
And then
That sounded worse.
Helena is all of a sudden sitting on top of the bar as her normal self, like her legs crossed, and she has to like crawl down and sit on the bar. And around this time's when Gudrun kind of gives up on the night and heads to bed by himself.
I'm not
That's
sleeping.
when
though.
Zoondyn
I'm just
uses
there.
Zoondyn uses fairy fire and creates a disco ball in the middle of the bar. Trying to keep the party going. Yeah.
Helena isn't partaking. She wants to make sure that Gudrun doesn't kill Buyo, and vice versa.
Oh, you're the sober one at the party, trying to keep the control.
Helena
Okay.
is.
Every party
Helena
has.
has never partaken.
Jesse, I put some alternative liquid courage rules for drinking in D&D 5e in the DM reference in case you ever wanted to use them.
Oh yeah, the ones you used that one time. That was,
Oh, when
I liked those.
when Ladorian swindled a couple out of their pocket change.
Yeah.
I will look at them.
They're fun.
They are. No, I really like what people have come up with
The drinking
as
stuff.
far as like the advantage and disadvantages you have after drinking.
And the one I just found has like recovery stuff too that you need if you when you're hungover.
Temporary hit points.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the temporary hit points.
Yeah. Oh no, like this is like liquid courage withdrawal, and then how you have to come.
All I need is
come
a
back
beer
from
coat,
it.
baby. That's all I need.
That's what Buyo's going through right now.
Yeah, right. It's basically what it is.
Liquid
Wait, so
courage
you-
withdrawal.
You put them in the DM references? I don't see it.
I thought I did.
No, yeah, they're there. Drinking rules, D&D, 5e.
Oh, I hit refresh and they're all there now, so we're good.
Okay.
Cool.
Yeah.
I like the.
on the music.
Yeah.
I'll make sure.
Anything
it comes
else
up right there.
serious any of you would like to take care of?
Not unless someone.
I'd like to change the disco ball from like a really flashy to maybe slower spins.
Night's winding down.
Oh wait, it's me,
You
you,
said
and
important
Booyah.
stuff,
So
so
who
I'm
does the
sure.
slow dance? Like, do we do a three-way slow dance like in middle school with all the boys just like hanging around, like we're just like slowly walking, like looking over at the girls, like, do they want to dance with us? Probably not. We don't look over there.
Don't wanna close my eyes.
Yeah, you're just like you're looking over at the girls. You're like, I want to ask them to dance, but I'm not going to. Okay.
And they're all just standing there like, guys will never get the balls to even ask us out. And it's like, well, you do it then. I still have that image in my head.
Good times.
God damn, Jesse, perfect song. Thank you.
It was only a week ago for Adonis.
Yes.
Shut up. Adonis was at prom whenever all this happened, so you know. Those were the days.
Anyways, so just to get a grasp of what's next, any discussions of a mad wizard or more downtime? What's on the UpDawgs agenda? Mad mage.
So,
I should
from
say,
what we've discussed,
Father Lucian did give you the
we've-
scroll. I forgot all about it. He gave you the scroll of Greater Restoration for meeting with Zoondyn. Those were the terms.
Oh yeah.
He gave them to Helena specifically as a divine magic user herself.
We were talking about the
We talked about the
Jacqueline
winery
Druids.
the most. Yeah, the druids. But like Booyah and I, like, we're with Zoondyn late into the night, so I don't know what conversation Zoondyn's trying to push. But Adonis is like, he's all for everything, just because like he's had
Booyah's-
2.5
he's pushing
drinks at
the-
this point. So
we
You
gotta
ever
find
kiss someone
it.
over 100.
We gotta find these jewels because I gotta get a barrel of wine over to that Vistani group in order to
Get your
get
armor.
that armor that I ordered.
Well, it sounds to me like we're gonna do that because if you're talking more wine for Zoondyn and Adonis, they're probably in.
Yeah, I'm pushing that,
I
and I
mean-
feel like they are.
This
Full
newly
on in.
discovered amazing feeling that Adonis had at 17 years old, yeah, he's gonna want more of that. Like,
Yeah, I definitely like to imagine like they're both drunk and they're just having one of those like cliche drunk conversations, but like with like a 17-year, like a really young kid, right? Where it's like,
yeah.
I just know the meaning of everything, man. Like you know. And then Zoondyn's there, like, yeah, bro, I know, man. Like,
I've been
life's
there,
shit, bro.
yeah.
But you're gonna get through this, man. Like you're gonna get over this. Yeah.
But like I have all these like visions of what I want to do in life, and I just
Dude, you can do it.
God,
Like
man.
you just gotta stick to it, man. Like you just
I
gotta
know,
stick
but,
to
like,
it,
there's
and
this-
it'll be there.
Jesus.
it's just bro, you get me, bro. God damn,
Dude, yeah. Just don't be afraid to let that light shine, man. That's all I'm saying.
Oh my god.
I'm waiting patiently
Yes, let
for
your light
Adonis
shine.
to
I've been
let
saying
slip
that.
some light,
God, let that light shine.
actual
My
backstory.
dad used to say that.
Yeah, so is Booyah just kind of like sitting there, not drunk, watching this happen?
Oh yeah,
That's awesome.
Same.
I might occasionally try and rope Booyah into the conversation to be inclusive.
Booyah.
I'm assuming it's not gonna be successful.
I'm not participating.
I
I'm
could see
participating
him
in
totally
conversation.
deflecting to make Adonis reveal more about
Yeah,
himself.
definitely deflecting
Okay.
with what limited charisma I have right now.
Oh yeah, true. You. Yeah.
See,
But,
Adonis, take Booyah here. This little shrimp of a dude.
Oh, this
Booyah is a-
Whoa.
He's a nice guy. He means well, but he's just so grumpy all the time. See, why is he so grumpy all the time? And then I'm
Why
just
is he so
I'm
grumpy?
actually asking, and I'm like pushing a beer towards Booyah. Why are you so grumpy all the time?
I'm not grumpy all the time. I just choose to take pleasures in other things.
Okay. Like
Yeah.
what kinds of things?
Zoondyn, he likes to. I don't know if you noticed, but he really likes blood. It's crazy. He just whenever
Adonis. You kid,
Well,
Adonis.
You go ahead,
joke.
Booyo. You tell him. You tell him.
Oh shit.
I don't know what he's talking about, Zoondyn. I really don't.
So you're into blood? That's a thing?
No, he's talking about wine. I'm really into wine.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I get it. And then Adonis makes this wink. He like winks super hard over to Booyo, like just like I know what you're doing. I know, you know. It's
like leans across Zoondyn to wink.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, Booyo is harmless. It's fine. Guys, I don't know. I think we should go to bed. This has been great, but I'm sleepy.
Yeah, I guess I'm pretty tired too. But this Booyo guy, man, I just want to make him smile. I can't help it.
I'm smiling.
Yeah, he's got a great smile.
Yeah, but like a real smile and not some just like I'm smiling because you're telling me to smile. Like I just want to look over there one day, Booyo, and just see you beaming ear to ear because you're just so happy about the world.
Just find him a dead body.
Yeah, well. No.
Oh God, I would punch myself in the face if my character walked up to me right now.
Well,
that's what I
Zoondyn,
love about your character.
You might see that one day. You might see that one, and he does as his best ear to ear grin.
All right,
definitely with a shadow behind his eyes as he's fake smiling.
All right, that's gonna be enough for Zoondyn. He's gonna be really happy, and he's gonna drink another round, and then finally head on up in a very drunken stupor.
Yeah. Same.
I just want you all to know that when you
last.
arrive, whoever goes up to the room that Gudrun is in, he is just sitting at the foot of his bed, looking at the wall.
So we have
Naked.
3 rooms, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I would take the one. I don't know, the first one on the right.
As I'm walking up with you guys, I'm assuming.
No matter if it's ours or not, I'm taking the first door on the right, I should say.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say I can offer you guys to stay in my room with me since I have one.
I don't really want to.
I don't blame you.
There are only 3 rooms in the inn?
Good night, boys. And Helena's gonna take the empty room.
Well, Helena's already
There are 2
been-
rooms.
God, Helena.
She's been waiting at the bar, making sure they don't kill each other.
Yeah,
I
so
didn't-
Helena has already been sleeping in her own room. And then the far room has been Adonis and Gudrun, and the middle room has been
Oh,
Booyo.
okay.
And then did I have a
The 3
different
of
room
us
than
are gonna
that?
end up in
Uh,
one room.
No, he only has 3 rooms to offer, so that's why he was like.
Oh, I got you.
was like,
He just stuffed us on. He's an enabler.
Yeah,
that
so
dang
the
Erwin.
3 of us will probably end up in the same room. If I'm
Probably. I'm not super
Probably,
happy
yeah.
about it, but
I
I
am.
guess that's if these 2 converse all through the night, I'm probably knocking on Helena's door. I definitely want to avoid Gudrun after the look.
4 in the morning. 4 in the
I'll
morning.
probably
Dude,
eventually.
we're gonna figure it out, man. We'll get through this.
I was gonna say eventually I'll try to show Zoondyn like this new spell that I learned. I'll be like, come outside with me. Like, watch this thing I can do.
jeez.
Do you have a bedroll? Let's take the mattress. Let's just take the whole mattress. And
Dude,
just, like,
it's
take the mattress.
nicer outside
no,
right now anyway.
Oh, we all-
Although it's not because it's
Yeah,
probably
let's
raining.
just take the mattress. And it's like raining and it's shitty outside. And I cast Leoman's tiny hut outside.
Oh, bro, you got
and
tiny
just,
hut.
Yeah, I cast that.
It's a pro spell.
And we are in this dry environment after he watches me for like, what is it, 10 minutes or a minute? 10 minutes?
10
Ritual
minutes.
spell, whatever it is. Yeah,
Actually,
10
it's 1
minutes.
minute. It's 1 minute.
And then, okay.
Yeah, 10 rounds.
And I make this dome, and I throw the mattress in it and be like, ta-da!
Yeah, I'll say we go ahead and go to sleep. I was gonna make this more complicated, but let's just say I drunkenly fall asleep outside as well.
Well, so the next morning, we have Helena just snoring deep throughout the night. We have Adonis and Zoondyn, who are probably mouth gaping open, snoring, drunk as skunks outside.
Yep.
Much like how Ben actually sleeps.
It's true. It's very true.
And Booyo, is there anything you'd like to do in your room by yourself before you head out into the morning? Or head downstairs for the morning?
Work a little bit more on my cipher. Either maybe a little bit in right before I go to sleep and a little bit after I wake up.
Alright, go ahead and make one final intelligence check.
Ooh, 16.
You finish your cipher and you can
Nice.
start working towards real recipes and things and feel safe about it.
Ooh.
So,
Can I
Get more
spend time
trouble.
with my ring while I'm just sitting there?
yeah.
Is that enough?
Fuming over. Precious.
Right,
Leo's not
Frodo.
worth it.
Yeah.
We should get rid of him.
He's gonna use
die.
invisibility, sneak up to Booyah while he's sleeping. Just
So, if there's nothing else you'd like to do in your morning, you head down to the tap room like normal. Erwin is not there, but sitting, patiently waiting, in a round table in the center of the room is Gudrun, with Wolfsbane laid across the table as he admires the obsidian ring on his pinky finger. And Gudrun, I need you to go ahead and make a charisma saving throw, but we can do it when we pick up next week.
Charisma? What am I doing to him? No.
All right, yeah.
Jinkies.
No battles? What kind of D&D session is this?
This is a freaking fun one.
Fuck you, dude.
That was Gudrun, or Ryan, now I can say.
That's just my name.
it's just great.
Like, this whole thing, I just saw it spiraling down. And I'm like, oh, this is it. This is it. This is gonna be it.
You know, speaking
I've been
of...
cultivating this whole animosity between everybody.
Yeah.
Helena.
And like,
Not
I
Helena,
recognize
apparently.
that like not telling people is kind of just as bad as doing the thing. So,
I mean, I think Adonis has gained his trust since you've been helping me out recently, a lot, healing me and whatnot. I didn't hear the conversation with Helena, but
I mean, this is good stuff. I
Yeah.
like it.
We're making some. We're building the character relationships. It's great.
Or
it's
destroying.
And it's
eventually
just-
going to boil down to you guys having to fight me.
It might happen. We'll see. But like, we're trying to keep it together.
That's low key my goal. It's like, what can I get away with?
Oh, that's good.
Before everybody collapses
Where
on
everybody's like, nope, he's out, he's done.
you. Gosh.
But no, I had fun. I hope people enjoy things without battle, because honestly, this is probably one of my more favorite sessions.
Yeah, I
We
really
have-
like this one.
We have lots without combat.
There's only
Dude,
one
I
difference in
enjoy
this
'em.
session, and it's Zoondyn.
And it's
He's
Zoondyn
in
No, I
and his
really-
I
I really like.
there's one
the
thing about
addition of
clerics
Zoondyn.
is liking children.
Oh no.
All right,
I'm
as
concerned for that one.
I
Two
like
people
to
probably suck at
do,
Oh, man.
like I'd like to do at the end of episodes is talk about a possible name for the episode, and we're gonna just gloss over those final comments and say any name along those lines will be immediately revoked. But any
I don't know, Red
ideas
Beaver, what do you want?
for title of the episode?
Gudrun Loon.
Not including that line.
I'll probably think of something related to Zoondyn later. I mean, as soon as I go to bed, I try to go to sleep. I'll wake up immediately and be like, "Ah!" and that'll be it. Whatever it is.
But that's really just your sleep.
Could we say
apnea.
like?
Yeah.
Could we say the dancing
Tinkle.
beaver? Like looking back on it, I think that was kind of like the emotional climax of tonight.
No, you leave me out of this.
You leave me out of it.
You leave me. This
Beaver
episode's
slap.
not
I
about
don't
the
know.
beaver. This episode's about
Maybe-
the booyo.
It's about
Maybe-
Gudrun.
Oh
my
Gudrun had
Gudrun
all the good
tension.
moments.
But Eugene had a lot of good stuff.
Maybe just call it.
Maybe
Oh my
it's-
god.
my god.
Yeah.
Oh my god. oh my god.
All right. Well,
Oh my god.
well, I guess we're not getting anywhere with this one, but we'll figure it out. And thank you all for listening,
We'll figure it out.
especially if there's any returning listeners. But we'll be back next Thursday. Hope to see you there.
Sunday.
Well, yeah, we're actually airing our first episode this Sunday. So for those of
are.
you,
Alright.
for those of you
gonna
doing
throw up.
math, we have 32 recorded
I'm from the
episodes.
future.
It's